Okay, let's try again. Oh, hi, Weston. Hi. Hey, dude. How old are you, Weston? Do you mind do you mind if I'm asking how old are you? So you might be asking yourself, what am I doing? Well, I'm frogging because it turns out I tried on this entire sleeve and I look like a bridge troll. Basically, the sleeve, it's way too wide. And I want it straight on my hand, not like way too wide. So I'm unraveling just a little bit, which sucks. I hate unraveling. I've been working so hard on this, but then I want it, if I don't break it now, I finish it like this and then I don't wear it. So it's a necessary step. I'm 22. Is that fine? Oh, congratulations. I was just wondering, no other reason. So, guys, just a quick warning. I'm only going to be knitting, so I apologize. I will not be speaking. I'm already annoyed at myself, idiot me, for knitting without thinking about the fact that it was way too wide and I'm going to look like a troll. So, I had to undo all this hard work. But let's not dwell. Let us not dwell on it. Let us jump into it head first. And let's listen to something funny. Chase Steven, who would you rather fight in the prime, Ali or Tyson? Chase, thank you so much for this question. I would rather fight the sleeve who became way too wide and is actually kicking my ass right now. Hi, Shetika. Hi. Weston. Yes, you're welcome, Weston. I subscribe to everybody that is following me because I want to support you guys. What time is there? It is, hold on. Why is this bracelet not working? It is 10 o'clock, 22:03. Calvin Valentino. Nice hands. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's do some knitting up in here. Ce se întâmplă? Cum oamenii ăștia sunt niște trenduri evidente întâi, adică vin la americani, trec la români, ajung și la noi. Ce se întâmplă? Virusul nu-i la dânsul, hrana, apă, energie, el e bărbatul care se salvează și numai prin numele lui Isus. Cum se întâmplă asta? De ce? De ce oamenii aleg? Adică pe mine mă sperie așa ceva. Eu când aud așa om, pe mine mă sperie. Okay, I unraveled a bit. So now I'm picking up stitches once again. Ce votezi la omul ăsta? Nu vreau că sunt oameni care îmi scriu și în privat pe Instagram. Puțini, dar mai sunt care. Cătălin, de fapt tu n-ai studiat programul lui.
Dar ce mai asculți tu când îți spune că el când îți spune asta? Această campanie, care nu este campanie, este o chemare, așa cum am spus, este o lucrare unii cu alții și noi toți cu Dumnezeu. Asta a fost anunțul meu. Și ce spune omul ăsta? Voi ați înțeles ca și care a votat Călin Georgescu. Ce spune încă o dată? Descifrați-mi voi, vă rog frumos. Această campanie, care nu este campanie, este o chemare, așa cum am spus, este o lucrare unii cu alții și noi toți cu Dumnezeu. Asta a fost anunțul. Este o lucrare unii cu alții și noi toți cu Dumnezeu. Ce pisicii măsii a spus nenea ăsta? Ce a spus omul ăsta? Nu e o campanie, e o chemare așa, care noi, eu cu toți și voi cu mine și cu Dumnezeu. Muzica dramatică, da. Anunțul meu și este pe bază de voluntariat.
Shetika, I just tried it on and it turns out it is so wide that I look like I have a poncho on me. So I have to unravel and then pick up stitches once again because I'm such an idiot. I worked at 1 a.m. in the morning. Instead of trying it on, I was just like, oh, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. Weston is asking, what is the difference between dude and bro? I don't know. I am not a dude or a bro, so I wouldn't know. But if you do know, please let us know. Hungary. No, I'm in Moldova and it is 22:05. I'm in Chisinau, Moldova. Moldova is right next to Ukraine and between Ukraine and Romania, if you heard about it. Very close to Hungary, by the way. I lived in Budapest for a few years. Where do you live, bro? In Chisinau, Moldova. Hi, Jade. Can I still call you dude? Absolutely, my guy. Is it okay if I call you my guy? I recently heard a comedian, I think it was Aubrey something, the girl that played in Parks and Rec. She kept saying this word, my guy, my dude, my guy, and my girl, and it stuck to me and I just imitate her. The girl from Parks and Rec who played Andy's girlfriend, and she also plays in White Lotus. Audrey, hold on. Aubrey Ro Ashtenberg, Amsterdam, here, an hour behind you. That's great. Does it snow in Amsterdam or does it rain? Because in Chisinau we have a sort of a rain combined with snow and it's just miserable. It's wet, it's muddy. I know in Amsterdam you don't really have mud because you're all like civilized over there. But here, oh my god, like mud, it's like my second name. You could ask me, hey, what's your name, bro or dude? And I would say, oh, my name is Christine Mud Casual Knitter. Yes, Aubrey Plaza. Yes, thank you, Ro. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Ro. It is snowing in Dayton, Ohio. Oh, that sounds so nice. And is it the type of snow that just stays and looks nice? Or is it the snow which melts immediately like it is here? Actually, we haven't had proper snow in a long time. We have snow and then after a day there's nothing, just mud. And misery. And just like gray dirtiness everywhere. Okay, I'm picking up. I should be counting the number of stitches. Okay. Done. Oh my god, my laptop is on fire. Or My laptop might just like switch off. Okay, I would say I'm on track, but also not yet. So it is a little wet here, but not so bad. Yes, it is a show snow probably that stays. I have a question about the snow. Shoot, my guy. Так. So maybe I should do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so I can decrease 6. Maybe I should decrease about 10 at the same time. Oh my god, why did I make so many stitches? Why? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. What inspired you to do YouTube? Thank you for the question, Weston. If you remember in the previous live, I was saying that I'm a conference interpreter, and having a channel where I get to speak in English is a good tool for practicing my English. So that's why. It's a need. It wasn't like I wasn't inspired. It was just a need, a necessity that I had. I needed somewhere to just keep on practicing my English. So this is what I do on this channel. I blab on in English because this helps me to be fluent, to be pleasant, to have a fast formulation rate. I don't know how to say it. And yeah, this is why. Are you planning to make your own YouTube channel? I'm proud of you and you will do great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. What are you going to do? Are you planning to open your YouTube channel? Please tell me. Am I gonna be the one saying I was there before the first 1,000 subs? Так, let's see if I can squeeze 5 here and 5 there. Okay. No, let's do it here. So let's squeeze and let's put a... Okay. So, can I see your hand? I can show you both of my hands. What are you knitting? Thank you, Ro, my bro, my guy. I am knitting a very fluffy purple thingy. It doesn't look like much now, but it is going to be like a sweater, like this. Hold on, like this. I am working now on the sleeve, but it's gonna be like this. You're gonna love it. If you come back in like a year or so, Ro Ashterberg, if you'll come back in like a year or so, you will see this purple thing on me. Because I don't know when am I gonna finish it because I keep unraveling. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, guys, at work, I was working with these people from BKA, the Federal Criminal Police Office. I thought it was department. The Federal Criminal Police Department, but apparently it's office. And they gave me some mints, and I'm reusing this box to put my progress keepers, and I'm going to put a progress keeper every decrease I make so that I don't forget, because if I don't put If I don't put this progress keeper, I will forget, and then the one sleeve will not match the other. 2, 4. Așa. Așa. Oh, snap. Snappity doop. Așa. So I have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put another one. Okay, so far 3. Let's see how many decreases I can squeeze in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This also shows halfway there. What the heck is this though? Oh my god. Ow! These things can prick you so bad. Okay, let's see. Where is my next fluffy ass yarn? I always choose very beautiful yarn, and then it's so hard to work with it. It is so fluffy. I see nothing. Idiot me. So angry. I should not have started working on it last night at 1 a.m. without trying it on. And now, after I tried it on, I got scared because, as I said, I looked like a poncho. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put one more. Okay. So, dude, can you knitting a cat? I don't know. I could try. I like the color. Thank you. Actually, it is a bit lighter than what the camera shows, but I love purple. My god, I'm all about the purple. I am wearing a purple sweater right now. Ah, you're funny. Thank you. Am I tripping? I just saw. Am I tripping? I just saw coming crazy. I used to knit with my granny as a kid. I'm so happy. It is relaxing to see you do it. Thank you so much. Okay, Sona, привет. Let's see, how many decreases do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need more. I made way too many stitches when I started this stupid sleeve. Now I have to cut back. Or my mom said I could unravel everything, and I don't want to unravel everything. Okay, let's not. It's just a sleeve. It's not a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see if I can make 10 decreases. Imagine 10 decreases every 5 rows. That's gonna significantly reduce the excessive number of stitches. So let's not. Okay. So do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. Okay, 5 is enough. I cannot continue. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One more and that's it. I don't think I need more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, at least this one is open. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. It's so cold, so cold. I feel the rush. La 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 la. Financial. Oh, is it diet or audit? Financial. I think it was financial audit. I really want to watch a video with this guy. Next week I am working with the financial sector and I need to improve my knowledge. Okay, let's see. Stop it with the man.
Yeah, these are diamonds, but not as you know them. Meet Cullen Jewelry, chemically and physically identical to mined diamonds.
I get coddled a lot, and that's one of the reasons why.
By who?
My ex, typically.
It sounds like
What?
you're just trying to take an excuse for why things are bad today and why you're not doing well now.
He paid for a majority of our life when we moved in.
That's not your boyfriend coddling. That's you being a dumb and borrowing payday loans for his Xbox.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I think he is to blame.
The fuck are you? You just want to blame it completely on him? So you have no ability to take any kind of responsibility?
Hi, my name is Ellis. I am 23-year-old from Dallas, and this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming on. I just want to ask a question. I know that you went through a lot of things with our producer, Lindsay, just to make sure you're comfortable on the show, but I'm a pretty abrasive person, especially when it comes to talking about finances. And, the first thing you hit me with is, asking what you're even, allowed to, say to me, which I appreciate, but, are you sure you're going to be able to handle this conversation? Because this gets pretty intense.
Caleb, I'm
Okay.
ready. I am fucking ready. I need a fire lit under my ass, and I'm ready.
I was just getting some sensitivity vibes.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that I'm not like
No,
destroying someone.
You don't know me, so you don't know what my boundaries are, so you can't hurt me.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do for a living in Dallas?
I am a studio manager. I manage a store and it's storage. So basically that I'm basically I manage property basically like that. So it's like a studio and I manage.
Studio?
No, it's like a storage company basically. I don't know why it's the studio.
Okay. How many hours a week do you work in that?
40.
What's your income there?
18.
Okay, let's
50.
watch
I just
this.
got a pay increase. I was making $16.75.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's actually percentage-wise a good increase.
Yeah.
How do we feel living $18.50 an hour in the Dallas area?
Not great. I am definitely living above my means a little bit. My rent is increasingly it's bad. It's really bad. I know it's. But I mean, I choose.
What?
What do you mean?
What is it?
It's.
What? How do you not know? Do you know?
I do know.
How long have you been living in this rent? Your motive. Okay. Oh.
$950 I think about because it fluctuates sometimes.
$950.
Yes, because I split it with a roommate. I split a 2-bedroom with a roommate.
Oh well.
So that's why it fluctuates a little bit because
Wait,
sometimes
why?
What do you mean why?
That doesn't make sense. If you split it with a roommate, are you talking about utilities included?
Yes. So half.
That's not that bad.
No,
for the
it's
Dallas
half.
area.
So in total, I think it's about $2,000. We pay close to $2,000 for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, but you don't.
No, I pay
You
$950.
have roommates.
Yes.
I'm looking at someone with the roommates and not freaking out about what their total rent of their place is, just what they're providing.
Yeah, so $950, give or take.
$950 for the Dallas area is relatively reasonable. And you're saying you struggle with that?
Yes, I mean there are some weeks where
Are you not cutting back on other things in order to require to get that?
Ish.
What is an ish?
Well, I mean I like trinkets. I like trinkets. What can I say?
The fuck is a trinket? What are you talking about?
Okay, so
My
I like
thoughts
to fill my room
exactly.
with little
What
trinkets. I like
is a
little
trinket?
supplies and like little
What?
frogs.
Why not pay for the room first? Frogs?
They're cute. What can I say? I'm sorry.
Gross.
But, okay, I do
It's okay.
pay for the room first. I do pay.
You
for
got
the
your
room.
little stem ball there. You're good. I know. Stem ball.
It's fun. Have you tried these before?
gross.
Girl, I walked in with one. Guy, sorry. I'm sorry. I call everyone that.
You were okay. You're okay.
Oh, God.
You're good. So they call me liege. You're okay with if you want to call liege. I like liege.
What's that?
It's like a non-binary term for
Oh,
girl, guy, princess.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm just let me.
Can we
Okay,
get to the
you're very
financial part?
Emotive, very excited. I
Mm.
appreciate it. I need to come back down to earth real quick.
Mm.
Okay, so we struggle paying with rent, even though that's about a week's worth of your income, just a little bit more than a week.
Well, the electricity bill is what's kicking my.
Yeah, but you said it's variable. You said that's including utilities sometimes. Or
The
well, it is
electricity-
including utilities.
It is.
So is it including electricity or not?
No, because the
Do
electricity.
you know what utilities are? What are you saying?
Okay, the $950 comes from my second paycheck. Because my second
No.
paycheck.
The rent that comes, the $950. You said that includes utilities, but you're saying not electricity.
Not electricity. Electricity is entire because it comes from the second paycheck. This is the first. So the first paycheck of the month.
That's where we're starting. We're starting with that kind of mindset.
What do you mean?
Why would we not include electricity and utilities?
Because I don't include it in my secondary. Like that is so the way I budget mentally is my first paycheck is electricity. Because my first paycheck is my flex paycheck and everything like that.
Flex paycheck?
So if I want to get myself a little treat for the month, that's what that paycheck I do that with.
Instead of rent.
Well, that's the second paycheck because the second paycheck is all rent.
So electricity instead of.
Electricity's first paycheck.
But you said sweet treat was first paycheck too.
It's both. Because first paycheck is I think right now it's.
Wait, why not set yourself up? You could be good for the month though.
Because I just paid it. I just paid the rent for the first paycheck.
No, you said first paycheck goes to electricity. Second paycheck goes to rent.
Yes, because electricity. I mean, first paycheck is $1,200. So electricity is only $100. So $100 of $1,200, and then I have 11.
The hundred. Hold on, just to confirm. I want to make sure I heard this
Okay.
right. You're a rambler. I was tuning out.
Okay.
It's okay. $100 goes to electricity.
Yes.
That's what you're freaking out about. Is $100. If you're freaking out about $100, we have more problems. $100 is not an insignificant amount of money. I want to be clear. You can get a lot with $100,
Mm.
but if we are make or break on life from $100, there's much worse happening.
It's more the second paycheck that fucks me up a little bit.
You were just complaining about electricity. You said the issue there.
Electricity is way more than it needs to be. I feel like electricity should not be like $200 a month. I feel like
Should not be. What does should not be? You mean entitlement? Or are you saying what?
like I'm saying I'm overpaying. That's what I'm saying.
I feel
Don't
like you're
use
probably
it.
paying on what you use. I don't care. That doesn't listen. That's a completely different conversation. The electricity is used. You pay for it. That's what it is. But you were complaining that the issue that you're dealing with was the electricity. It was $100. Not insignificant to be clear, but not the make or break for your life. You complete that in a day.
Yeah.
You make that in a day.
I do make it in a day, but I feel like the way that my brain works is just
What?
I don't know. It feels not right. It just feels like I'm.
What are you
overpaying.
guys
But that's not the
arguing
make or break,
about?
though.
I
You
know
said
it's
it was
not
the make or break,
but
essentially.
the make or break is the total amount that I pay to live. I feel like
Which
I'm
sounds like $1,050.
Yeah.
Even still, that's not the like for Dallas.
I still feel like
It's
it's
not
a
the
lot.
craziest.
I think it is.
Sure, it might be a lot. Listen, a lot of money in terms of percentage of your income potentially, but the thing is, you could afford it. That screams to me that that is not the issue, and there's this much larger, substantial issue in your life, and you're fine.
Why do so many people trust iHerb for their health and wellness products? Simple. We guarantee freshness. Buy direct from manufacturers and ship fast to your doorstep. So, fitness fanatics, stretchaholics,
Travel bags. Ga naar de klas. Ga op pad. Ga leren. Studeren. Ga met je schooltas weg. Ga voor travel bags.
Finances and your spending and your management and your lack of budgeting and your ability to survive like an adult who knows how to look at their money and see where it's
I
going.
don't like looking at my bank account.
Okay, I hear that all the time. Why?
Because okay, so it's like when you're a child and you get scolded for like doing bad choices.
Uh-huh.
I don't like looking at the
But
bank
that
account.
scolding doesn't compound, though. It's not like if you do those bad choices and eventually they catch one at the end, you get all the other bad choices plus more. This is kind of this compounds. The less and less you look at it, the worse and worse it gets, meaning the anxiety is building because you know it's only getting worse. It's something you have to confront.
That's why I don't look at my grades when I was in college because I was afraid.
Actually.
Yeah, I didn't look at my grades because I got so terrified that I was doing a terrible job.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
I am here because I have gotten a lot of money recently from my streaming services, and I don't know what to do. with it.
Really?
Yes, I have actually.
Streaming services.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I am a content creator on Twitch.
Uh-huh. Okay. Any specific niche?
Gaming and slice of life typically.
Okay.
I don't play a lot of video games. My video games have been like MOBAs, if you will. So I'm branching out to single players and a lot of people
Okay,
like that.
and we didn't allow people to come on to plug their things. That's why, using a fake name and there's no socials linked. So,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. So you got a lot of money and you're wondering what to do with it? Or was it like a lump sum? Like you
It
had a really
was-
good month or things are rampant?
Things are ramping.
What are we talking?
Like these last 2 months have been close to 1,000. The first one was 970. And the last one was 1,000. And then
This
this
really set me up.
Did he just say that he is making a lot of money, almost 1,000 a month in the United States of America? If I in Eastern Europe want to tell somebody I'm making a lot of money, I would say like, I'm really gathering a 5,000 euros right now. And this guy, okay.
Much larger number. Come on.
Okay, he also felt the same.
Maybe I teased a little bit, but it's a lot to me because that's like an entire paycheck right there.
No, I get that. It's not an insignificant amount.
Yeah.
But when you say I coming into a lot of money, we're probably thinking like tens of thousands.
No, it's like 1,000.
Well, that's great. That's good for extra supplemental income for something you probably enjoy more.
Yes,
Okay, 40 hours a week on that other job. How many hours a week on the Twitch stuff?
probably close to 40. I'm definitely working.
As long as it's growing, what is like the percentage growth month over month revenue wise?
I don't know off the top of my
Come
head.
on.
I just
What
know
the go to what? So okay, this month so far, what's your projected revenue?
my projected revenue is close to 600. Because
You said you have what? Why? So you're going down.
Well, no, because the last 2 months I was doing a birthday thing, and I kind of overspent for my birthday stuff. But that is what it is.
Every, I swear.
I'm a giggler. I'm sorry.
I swear.
Mhm.
Every You just start
Nikita.
seeing
You
this.
gotta just.
Hey, yeah, but 1 second. I'm talking. I don't get. I'm talking. I swear, all these people that just have these financial issues, these dots connect. Every single one of them. Why? What is this obsession with like birthday months and all this bullshit? Who cares? Set yourself up for any success in the future. How about that?
Okay, so I do set myself up for success. Because,
Yeah?
Yeah, because before when
Because you have like 1,000 hours in
no,
retirement.
no. Actually, I have 1,500 in my 401k. Thank you very much.
Okay,
But
come on, don't be a dumb.
what do you mean? Okay, but listen. I
Are you fun with me?
no, I'm not. Because I put when I get my paycheck, because I know I overspend, I send my roommate the money for rent. So that way I know I don't.
Do you
overspend.
watch the show a lot?
I watched a couple episodes. Yeah.
I feel like you just mimicked me.
What do you mean?
Okay. So the supplemental income.
Yeah,
What have you done with so what does the birthday thing? Okay.
I spent $400 on a piece of art.
Yeah, but I'm confused. Again, the income from Twitch went down.
Yeah.
1,000 to 600.
Well,
What does that
'cause-
have to do with the birthday thing?
Because
People are donating more for the birthday?
Yes, because I did birthday.
Okay, so that's not then any skill of the content. That's just a unique
But-
situation.
Before that, I was making like $100, but now the birthday thing is
Okay,
over.
what's your concurrent viewers on average?
On average, I 25 to 30 depends on
Okay, they're just high donators, high subscribers, very
It's-
passionate.
Yes, and it's a lot of people hear my story and they want to help me out.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Mm.
So what is going on right now with your debt, with your finances all around? The little more is coming in. Okay, wonderful, good. That is not a bad thing. Utilizing it and putting it in the right place is what matters. So what is going on? What are we looking at?
My biggest thing that's eating my right now is my student loan debt, like my private student loan debt. It's
Private
at,
student loans.
yes, it is
I don't think I had
my
private student loans.
College Avenue is what it is.
Had and
That's the government one.
Yeah.
Because that my APR
Oh,
is at
Oh.
14%, and I am
yeah.
that is what is eating my
Oh, horrendous.
yeah, no, that is what I'm freaking out about because that payment is due. I deferred it for 6 months again because I didn't get the promotion yet, and I was still living on $16.75.
Oh,
And
for fuck's sake! What did you go to school for?
I didn't finish college.
What did you go to school for? Was the question.
I went to school for business, for marketing.
Okay. How many years did you go and where?
So I started out with at Baylor University, and then I went to I went back. I failed out of that year, and I went back home to do.
Baylor's insane.
So I didn't want to go. I knew I shouldn't go, but I am a little I'm a people pleaser. So I gave in to
What?
peer pressure of
From who? The fam?
Yes.
That's crazy. One of the first few episodes we ever recorded, someone was peer pressured to go to Baylor and it completely f***ed their life.
Oh, it did.
Luckily, you have a lot less student loan than them, but
Well, because
it
my
ballooned.
mom took a lot of that debt. My mom took a lot.
Really? How
Yes.
much does she have?
She has $30K from Baylor, and I took out I think $10K for myself from because I know with students they do a little thing where you get your own personal debt and everything like that. So I
Okay.
took out $10K of that. So that's what the other student loan is for. And then I went back home because I graduated in 2020. I graduated high school in 2020, so 2020 was to begin with.
So
I
that's
went-
your big issue then.
Yeah, is student loans.
Okay. Then why possibly would $416 go to going out to eat alone? One category out of many of both. One thing that could be going to compounding that payoff of the student loan debt. Private student loan debt.
I like food.
That's not cute. That's not funny.
I love food. It's nice because it's you come home from a day of work and you just want to eat food because it warms your soul. It's like soul food. I need little trinkets in life. I need little pleasures and stuff like that.
I feel like. Are you joking? Is that a joke?
No.
No one talks like that.
I talk like that.
No, you don't.
I do.
So you know I'm all about helping you avoid messing up your finances. So let me tell you about the Fizz card. If you're a college student or you're just not a credit card person, listen up. Fizz is a total game changer. It's a debit card, and it's the best way to build credit and budget your money. With Fizz, you're not dealing with any hidden fees, hard pulls, and no interest rates that'll eat you alive. It's just a debit card that builds your credit without costing you extra. And here's the kicker. Fizz links to your bank account and sets a spending limit based on what you actually have in there. So no maxing out on taquitos or impulse buys, because Fizz keeps you within your means. Fizz doesn't just help you with better budgeting, it's legit credit building, plus you earn cash back on the stuff you're already spending money on. So if you're ready to build credit the easy way, without stress, debt, or hidden fees, check out Fizz at joinfizz.com/Caleb or in the link in the description below. And as a bonus, just for my audience, the first 10,000 people who sign up and use code HAMMER10 get a $10 sign-up bonus. Check out Fizz today and let me know what you think.
I do talk like that. This is how I talk. This is me. This is my life. And I love food. I love food so much.
Well, clearly, but so do I, clearly. The thing is, you said the student loan thing was the major issue you're dealing with, and then I say you could be putting more money to it, and then you say, I like food. If that is it, I mean, that's the end, right? Well, wouldn't that just be it? That's the conversation.
They wanted more, so my minimum payment for that student loan was
Good.
$100.
Good.
Was $300 a month.
Good. They want more? Good.
But
then
that-
you pay it.
My interest alone on that loan is $200, if that.
Good. Then pay it. I'm not saying you should have to deal with that. I'm not saying it's exciting that you have to deal with that, but that's what it is. So you deal with it, and you don't say, I like trinkets, I like food.
Rehidron este soluția ideală. Ia-l cu tine oriunde. Se diluează doar cu apă. Rehidron îți redă rapid energie.
And you don't say, I like trinkets, I like food. I say, good. That's my life. Let me go ahead and sacrifice temporarily so that I have a chance for a better life. Do you have anyone dependent on you? Do you have anyone in your life? Are you with someone?
It's me, myself, and I. So
Okay,
right
you
until I
have
die.
trinkets. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, they'll be very sad when you're dying of poverty and you have to throw them away.
They would be sad, but
Hey, I want to give you a real thing. Real thing! Oh, you just feel like a joke. I'm sorry. Not as a person, just
No,
like
it's okay. I like being a joke. I was a joke for a lot of period of my life, so.
Okay. All right. I mean, we're talking finances. I'm sorry, but like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I got coddled a lot, like in my adulthood, and that's one of the reasons
By
why.
who?
My ex, typically.
Your ex. Okay.
Yeah, a lot. So
Who's this?
when I moved, because I failed out of Baylor, came home, went to community college, and then I moved out to Arizona. He coddled me a lot in that aspect because I wasn't.
Doing what?
I was going to school.
Yeah. What was coddling? Come on.
He would pay my rent because I was not making enough money to live in Phoenix. Because my rent was $1,000
Were you
a
working?
month. Yes, I was working at Starbucks. I was not getting 40 hours a week though.
Not getting?
Because Starbucks would not.
Okay, so he was helping subsidize. That's not necessarily coddling.
He
That's not
was
necessarily.
paying for the entire rent typically.
Yeah, but it's weird that you're blaming his past action for you. I get it if it was enabling bad behavior, but I don't necessarily know if it was because you were working and it sounded like you were trying to get more hours, but you didn't at the job. So I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like you're just trying to take an excuse for why things are bad today and why you're not doing well now.
I think he is to blame. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he is to blame.
The fuck are you? What do you mean?
'Cause,
You
like-
have no ability to self-reflect internally, take any kind of responsibility. You barely even looked at your numbers yet, but that's insane.
I think
What, an ex? Again, when did you break up?
a year ago.
Okay.
I broke
It's been
up.
a year.
I broke
How long were you guys together?
5.5.
What other coddles?
What 5.5 years?
What other
He
coddles?
paid for a majority of our life when we moved in together.
Like what though?
Like he paid for all of our food. He paid
So
for.
needs, okay, but you're working, you're going to school. Sometimes that happens. I want to hear why it was actually detrimental to you. I understand if it was enabling bad behavior, but you're not making it sound like it was necessarily.
It was detrimental to the fact that I never learned I never knew the value of the dollar. I didn't know like how much.
Yeah, but you've had a year now. Why haven't you tried to learn anything?
I mean, I.
Are you saying did he coddle all the way up to the moment you broke up?
Yeah, because I mean, I felt about myself to the point where like everything.
Yeah, I have notes that you got your boyfriend an Xbox and used payday loans for it.
Yes.
That's not your boyfriend coddling. That's you being a dumb and borrowing payday loans for his Xbox.
Because I felt that.
I have notes here about this. I had to scroll down and find it. It's deep in here. These notes aren't even like for me. This isn't for me. This is them taking notes for themselves. Like I don't go deep into the depths, but I know you were calling bull. You were making bad choices in that relationship. I know from the conversations you had based on me digging deep here. But you just want to blame it completely on him? That disgusts me for like the rest of this conversation. That just suggests to me that, oh, we're just never going to take responsibilities for a single thing. You were going to marry him. Okay? Well, this one's interesting. He was a feeder.
Yes. So at like
Trying to get you like bedbound?
I weighed I've lost 50 pounds.
Oh.
I think I'm pushing 75 now, but I've lost like
Oh, that's great.
I was pushing 300 pounds, and now I'm teeter-tottering on 200. I'm about to be under 200, and I'm so freaking excited. But he would come up and ask me at like 2 a.m., do you want McDonald's? And I'd be like, yeah, let's go.
Or say no. That's not feeding. He asked if you wanted food.
I was so depressed, Caleb, that I needed.
Oh, hold on, but that sounds different than someone who's like just like endlessly bringing food. He came to you and said, "Do you want to go?" Right?
No, DoorDash. He would do DoorDash because he would.
Yeah, but did he DoorDash and then give it to you, or did he ask, "Hey, do you want to order some DoorDash? I'm getting food."
No, he would DoorDash and give it to me.
Okay, well that's
typically.
different. You made it sound different.
Okay, but he would constantly like, let's go get food. All of our dates
Okay.
was, let's go get food, let's go do this, let's go eat food. I'm the type of person where I want to go out and do activities. Granted, I can't do it now, but like,
Activities?
well, I can't do activities now because my
You can do free things. Go to the park. Have you ever heard of the park? There's trees. It's great. There's water.
That's okay, but like,
Wait, can't go to parks?
no, but
Park's
that's not
scary?
entertaining. It's not like
Well, you gotta find some value in the happiness of just nature.
but it's not like flashing lights like an arcade or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not. Yes, park is free,
Go
but
to
like,
the park in the wintertime. There's flashing lights everywhere. Ho ho ho. Okay.
But he.
So you're blaming all of this on him. The feeding thing definitely sounds weird, and I'm taking your word for it. Well, okay, you've been apart for a year, and you've lost 50 pounds, which is incredible, or even 75. Incredible. If you've improved that part of your life, why aren't we improving this part of your life?
I feel like I am because I know that I have a problem. I'm aware I have a problem, which is one of the reasons why when I get
No. When you're aware you have a problem, you don't spend $450 going out to eat, which is already bad for you because it was already bad for you in that relationship, and you put it towards student loans that you said were holding you back, specifically the private student loans, because they're like 14% because you went to Baylor. You know what actually happens? I'll give you a real world example. Again, this is one of the first few episodes that we uploaded on this channel. She went to Baylor. She didn't want to go to Baylor. Her parents forced her to go to Baylor. They said they'd pay for the whole thing. Your parents didn't do that from the sounds of it, but okay. So she went there because it sounded like, okay, this is where they want me to go. They ended up not paying for her. She ended up taking more student loans than you, about double. But guess what? Because she couldn't afford to pay for them for multiple years, they went from like $80,000 to $250,000 of high interest private student loans that'll never be forgiven, that'll never be a go away via bankruptcy. And that's where you're headed if you continue to spend money going out to eat instead of putting it towards the student loans. They wanted to raise the minimum monthly payment so that it would actually start going towards the principal a bit more instead of just the interest. Good! That's beneficial!
the minimum monthly payment was right off the bat. Like I haven't paid anything yet. When they called me,
You haven't paid anything?
no, I
What
haven't.
do you mean? When is it? When did it start? When did you drop out of school?
This year. So
Okay.
my
Okay.
I think I can't remember what the 6-month period's called, but that started
Yes.
in September. My first payment was due in
Okay.
September, but I did the
Well,
deferment.
Oh, you got an extra deferment on top of that?
Yes, because
Oh, but the interest is accruing most likely during that.
I know, but I
Which
didn't.
you're headed into that same situation that guest had.
Yeah.
This is like a full 2.5-year reunion with that guest 2 years before.
I didn't know. Like I knew, but I couldn't afford it because it was like I had to.
Why? What were you doing during that time in September?
I
month
didn't
ago?
have. I was still
ago.
making $16.75, so I didn't.
$16.75.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to budget it in
Go
because
ahead.
I also was.
Go ahead. Why don't you? Where was a lot of your spending? I think a lot of it was in a checking account, right?
A lot of it was.
Go ahead,
in
show me
savings.
your checking. Huh?
A lot of it was savings.
Okay, go ahead. Show me your spending account in September. Let's see.
So
Let's see. I'm gonna see what it looked like because you were unable to make a payment. Let me see. I would be very curious because again, so far it sounds like the victim of the world. So let's see. Completely out of your control. September couldn't make any payments, right? Let's see.
It
Let's
was
take a little look.
August.
Let's take a little peek. Okay,
Because
they've changed
I
to
started
August.
because it was deferred because the first payment was due at the beginning of September and I didn't get the promotion until September. They gave
Let's
me,
see August. Let's take a little peeky. A little August peeky. And screen recording will censor things, just like in your regular statements.
I can't remember because I switched banks, so I don't know if it was in.
No, go ahead and take a look. In your spending account, while you're doing it, I want you to give me a 0 out of 10. What do you think your finances are today? 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. I'm seeing a 1 on your lips.
I'm 1.
Okay, if you want your Hammer Financial Score, it's free, it's fun. Go ahead, check it out. It's link in the description below. If you want to be on the show, I would love to have you here in Austin, Texas. We reimburse travel and all that stuff. Go ahead, go to calebhammer.com/apply. Super fun, easy application, and then you get to talk and hang out with Lindsay, and she's like the coolest person in the world, and then I'm gonna yell at you and punch you verbally, and it'll be wonderful. Did you find it yet?
It's
And then Jake is there too.
I can't find it because it's just like more account management maybe. This is so much easier on the web. I'm sorry. This is why I don't like the phones.
You're gonna give me time for a whole other ad read. This episode is brought to you by learning how to use a smartphone. Guys, starting in this upcoming Monday all the way through December 6th, we are 33% off our entire class bundle. And also 20% off everything else, including our merch.
You know, we can be around each other and we don't have to say anything. It's just the company.
Merchandise. I've also added 4 brand new sections to our budgeting class, cementing it as the best budgeting program in the history of the internet. Literally over 10,000 people have taken our education and they have changed their lives, and we have the lowest refund rate in the industry for a reason. And as an added bonus for this Black Friday, the first 250 people to purchase the bundle get access to a special private Q&A with me where I go over my financial strategies. Make sure to check it out. It starts this Monday and it goes through December 6th. Sounds like you're probably spending too much on your service. You ever thought about doing helium for $15 a month?
Can I do the 2-month period?
They have the same towers as T-Mobile. They actually are good. But there you go. You can check off your bingo card for the episode.
I think. Can I just show you like the transactions? Does that work? Or just say what do you want?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Transactions is fine.
Okay. All right, let's start. And then you want me to screen record?
Oh, yeah. Guys, Course Careers is having a Black Friday sale right now. You guys should check it out. A lot of people in the audience took advantage of it last year. Helped their resume, made more money. Okie dokes! We're back! We're back! The extended ad segment is done. We went to Panera. Guys, I'm good thing we went to Panera in Cabo, in the colony, and it's like not fully. Oh, did you scroll to the bottom?
Yeah.
No, I don't have the beginning.
Oh, because I
This is
don't.
only starting mid-August.
Yeah, because I don't spend in the beginning of the month because how my
Oh, you
page.
do this so weird. Okay, I got you.
I'm sorry. I don't
apologize to me. I got tacos, Dutch Bros, and an Apple subscription sometime we went in. Got a drink from 7-Eleven. We're sending up. We got some Best Buy, tropical smoothie, Amazon, Tom Thumb. No, you did not have to take a deferment. All of this stacked up. You probably could have made a minute of payment. You got DoorDash there. You got Amazon there. You got some more Amazon there.
So a lot of
We're
that was
selling
probably.
out. No, we've literally only progressed 2 days. Star Donuts, McDonald's. Okay. Primogy.
What is that? Let me see.
I don't know, Chick-fil-A, DoorDash. We're back. Good, $30, guys. We have to defer. So once we're going to pay these, and we're going to allow interest to continue, but let's get DoorDash because we're
I
poor.
don't want to leave the house.
$120 sent out there. We'll obviously black out that name, but Crushed Taco
That
and
was
Sonic
probably-
Drive-Thru. Let's get real food.
This is probably.
Surprised you're eating like this and losing weight. Good for you. I wish I could eat like this and lose weight. If I touch a calorie, I'd gain 100 pounds.
Well, I stopped eating sugar.
$27. I guarantee you the sugar and all this fast food you're getting. $27. Twitch Center. Great. Wendy's. Oh my gosh, we're still barely through the latter half of mid-August. Starbucks, Sonic, Whataburger, Amazon. This is crazy. More cover.
I canceled my Amazon account because I was spending too much money.
Congratulations, but guess what? You deferred your student loans while doing this. Apple Bill, Sonic, Netflix, and I am not Canva that time. PayPal. Oh, that was PayPal in that time. McDonald's. PayPal out. PayPal out.
So that's all of my.
Oh, that was Twitch. I sure you're even breaking even with it. You spend so much money. Ugh. Fiverr out. Okay, come on. That was $138. So you're barely bringing any money from Twitch. I'm glad you're bringing in supplemental income from Twitch, but the amount of money that is going out for Twitch, another $45 there, and then all the extra things surrounding Twitch is crazy. And the Canva, I'm sure that was associated with that. And Sonic and Etsy out, and Zellion out $10, Zellion out $45, and right around there, that's where your deferment went in. That's both. You decided you wanted to live fun, have fun. If you defer because you could not survive, I would have sympathy. But the fact is, I don't even care if you take deferment, whatever. It's not the action of taking deferment that I care about. It's the fact that you're allowed to sit there without paying any balance and the interest is accruing at 14%. And I've seen someone in your exact position from Baylor with private student loans who got it to $250,000. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not like $350,000 2.5 years later. You're going to end up there. You are going to end up there. And see, you're a human being that exists on this planet. Seeing you get to that position when you do not have to, but you choosing Taco Bell or whatever and DoorDash $30 over actually making any kind of progress and trying to live a better life and have even more independence. Because guess what? Let's pretend that last relationship it was just full, him owning you, all that kind of stuff, and kind of how you made it sound. Let's just fully take your word on that. 100% victim was correct. Okay, like the victimizing yourself was 100% correct. Cool, wonderful. How do you get more independence and never have to rely on anyone or ever get dependent on anyone? You get yourself out of this debt. But you are not choosing that. You are choosing Taco Bell. Ring, ding, 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 ding. You're just ringing that bell every day of your life, throwing it down the throat while still losing weight. Congratulations, I'm jealous.
Crunchwrap Supremes hit hard. I'm sorry.
They do, and they hit my fat hard. Somehow not you. But the thing is, you have the chance for the better life. You have the chance to not be dependent on anyone else again. But you are choosing no. You are choosing my future. I want to enjoy the goods now. My trinkets, my fast food, my whatever.
Because, now is guaranteed. Later is not.
Yeah, but guess what? If later's not guaranteed and you die tomorrow, you won't know that you had sacrifice or if you had fun. You won't know. Even following, you follow most religions, even then you don't. It says that you don't know the majority of stuff that happened in your sentient life here on Earth anyway. So no matter what happens, essentially based on your beliefs, it doesn't matter. So bet on the higher statistical chance that you're going to be here tomorrow and sacrifice for it. Because you won't know if you had fun, and you won't know if you sacrificed either. Okay?
But fun.
Okay, now see, are you trying to be a little cheeky, a little fun? You're a little silly guy? Stop. You're not. Stop. This is your life. What?
I like having fun. It's hard to be better when you old habits die hard. I guess it's really hard to.
Then you don't care.
To an extent, I do. I feel like.
Yeah, but you care about Taco Bell and DoorDash more.
Because I want to feel okay. If I don't feel okay,
what's okay? What is feeling okay? What about safety and security? Not having to depend on anyone ever again.
That feels better, I guess.
You're together 5.5 years, and you had to fight to get away. It sounds like cool. So if that's the case, why set yourself up for a higher likely chance you would be in that position again?
Instant gratification, then. Call it what you will.
Okay.
But it's hard to see the future because I want instant gratification now.
Yes, we all do. We all do. But when I got out of debt, which was similar debt to what you have, I put that aside. And my life is so much better now.
I can see how it can be better, but it's...
And you'll have amazing instant gratifications when life is better, I promise. It's a relatively temporary sacrifice. Let's start with this Discover card. Okay. On here, you owe $1,368.22. I think your private student loans are a couple documents then. You have a $49 monthly payment. For your income, these minimum monthly payments are going to stack hard.
So I typically pay, right now it's actually down, it's at $1,000 right now.
You spent $2,000 in the last 8 months on art for Twitch?
I did.
For Twitch? But you've barely made that much. much. You just got lucky these past couple months because it's your birthday and you have a dedicated fan base, which is awesome. I love that for you. And good for them as well as being so kind. But come on. What kind of art? What are you getting? What do you mean spending art on? What art are you buying? What are you doing?
My model art. She looks hot as, but I like
Model?
What if you had just about any health and wellness product you need right in your pocket?
What
With the
model?
iHerb app, you kinda do.
What's happening?
We carry over 15,000 of your favorite health and wellness products.
model art. She looks hot as, but I like
Model? What's
yeah.
a model?
So like I'm a Vtuber, so like the model art moves.
So it's not even you.
No, it's of my model. Who looks
What?
hot as.
Okay, we're not going to show it on screen, but can I see?
Yes, you can. Do you want to see right now?
I would like to see right now.
What's
I can judge
happening?
hotness.
Do you want to? I'm gonna show you. This is gonna be good.
There is involved?
I can show you one with.
Well, okay.
Do you want to see one with, or do you want to see with Bud? I'll let you pick. Are you a guy or are you a Bud guy?
I want you to give me what you think. Okay. Sure, I guess if I found cartoon characters, I can't. That doesn't excite me. I'm sorry.
Well, then
But
that's on you. But here's
it is on me. See, yeah, the butt doesn't do it either. It's a cartoon butt. It's a very animated butt.
Yeah.
Like, well, that doesn't. Okay.
Yeah. No.
We save the gooning behind our YouTube membership typically if you're a fellow gooner like the rest of us. But
I am a fellow gooner.
okay. Well,
clearly
you can't afford it. So. The thing. Those two pictures, a little boobay, censored by the way. It wasn't even real. Or like
I had
it
to
wasn't
pay
even
for
there.
commission, like for commercialing fees because I am opening a merch shop soon, so I have to pay for
Who are you
commercialing.
paying?
My artist.
Like Fiverr?
No, like I have a
What?
personal artist.
What have you made net? Like $5 in the end?
So for this, I haven't started. Soft launch is next week, but I don't know. But based on how much interest it is, because I did like an interest check and everything like that, I've
Of the
projected.
24 people that show up?
So it's consistently. That's
I know,
the thing,
I know.
because it rotates. Like not every
yeah,
24
I know. We live stream in our YouTube membership. I get it.
So I'm projected to make about
Okay.
600. I think I need to look at the numbers and
Mind you, you spent 2,000.
that's not all in the commercial art though, because I spent that is also on my model, which is a
Do
lot
you
of
sound like this when you're VTubing?
No.
Yeah, so you have like a voice modifier.
No. Oh, you mean like I didn't know what you meant. I thought you meant like my dialect or anything like that. No, I sound like this. This is how I sound.
Well, that's
Because
Wait.
people like different dialect. People talk different when
you
they're.
get like a British accent all of a sudden?
Sometimes I do. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay. Stop. Gosh. Okay.
It's a terrible British accent, but it's an accent regardless.
Stop yourself, please. For the sake of my sanity. Thank you. They're typing tomato in my chat with them.
Tomato.
Boo. Like no, like boo.
Oh,
Like you, boo. Stop.
I think I'm doing a great job.
No, job? This isn't a job.
My accent. This is not a job, no.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're turning me into the I've been on your side.
Mhm.
You're literally I'm going to start
Okay,
not
okay,
liking
I'll
you.
stop,
Please,
I'll
I
stop,
do
I'll
not
stop,
want to
I'll
have that feeling.
I'll stop.
Again, you are a person that exists. I've seen people who get in the situation where you're headed to. I want to prevent you from getting there.
Okay.
And I take this very seriously, and I know I'm intense, but I take this very seriously because I want you to have a better life. But if you're just around, I'm not recording this. I'm not filming if you're around.
I'm not. I promise. I pinky promise.
I want to touch your VTubing pinky. So $1,368.22 on here.
It
$49 minimum payment, please. $145 of purchases, meaning your balance went up, even though it is accruing interest. So, mind you, here's some bingo financial audit. It's a credit card that you can't fully pay off. That's accruing interest, yet you decide to purchase on it. Go ahead and walk me through your logic there, please, because there's none.
So I had an event that happened in October that I didn't have to make purchases. Yes, however,
What was the event?
it was a event in the DFW area that I was a content creator for, and I got was like featured or whatever. But
Okay, so you should have been paid instead of sending money.
that I purchased because there were little trinkets.
Thinking about GLP-1 meds like Ozempic or Wegovy, then you know the struggle of dealing with insurance and endless appointments. Luckily, our sponsor Ro makes it way easier to find out if you're covered without all the hassle. Ro helps you check if GLP-1s are right for you without leaving your couch. No insurance headaches, no doctor waiting room visits, None of that. Just a simple online process to see if you qualify. So here's how it works. You start with a quick online visit, maybe a lab test if needed. Then, based on your medical history and lab results, a role-affiliated provider decides if it's a fit. And if you qualify, they've got your back with support every step and access to a provider whenever you need. You'll be in good company. Over 250,000 people trust and use Ro for GLP-1's medication. So what are you waiting for? That's ro.co/Caleb. It takes just a few minutes. So what are you waiting for? Go to ro.co/Caleb to find out if you're covered for free. I have going inside a gas station for a drink. I have some barbecue catering. Then I have specs, then I have specs, and then I have Amazon. So it's not all that.
The food, because they wanted to go out to eat after the event and everything like that.
Huh?
They wanted to go out to eat, to barbecue, after we did the event one night.
They? Who's they?
The people who invited me to go to the event and
They
everything.
wouldn't cover your food even though you invited you to go to the event? What the fuck are these people?
No.
If you're listening, stop being bad invites.
Well, I mean, I also struggle with people paying for me as well.
I don't give a why.
Because I think it has to go back to like being financially like dependent on him. Which I know, I mean, based on finances, it's like I'm not doing well for myself, but like I don't want to go back to people.
I get it, but you know that's different. We can separate it a little, right?
Yeah.
I get there's probably a little trauma surrounding that relationship.
Yes.
I get it. And then just liquor for days and Amazon.
Normally. So the Amazon one was for the business stuff.
And then went inside Texaco and got some bull.
I did get bullshit. I got a Monster, which I have been doing better on because what I do is I now bulk buy instead of if you go to the gas station, it's like $8 for Monsters or whatever. So instead, I go to Kroger and I get a 12-pack of Monster for $20.
I don't care. You went and did it.
Okay, but like I'm doing better. I feel like.
It's not reflected in your statements. Anyone can say anything.
Okay, that's fair. But like
Yeah, at 24.74% interest rate.
Oh, that's how much that was. Okay.
What?
I don't remember how much my interest rate on my Discover.
Okay, Capital One. What's the balance? Because you provided like screenshots of your purchases, but not a balance or interest or anything.
Oh no, I should have done that. But my balance is currently there's a pending payment right now to pay off the card, so it's completely.
Really?
Yeah, because what I do is I'm switching everything over, so all of my stuff that I need to pay for Twitch, that is all going to be on Capital One. So what I'm going to start doing, since I'm making enough money, is I'm just going to pay off that card every single month. So right now,
Jake, did you have a balance? Okay. So do we just treat this like paid off then?
It did say on the Experian report that there was balance of the laundry funds.
Because it's paying now. It's like I literally paid it. Yeah.
Okay. What was the balance? I want to make sure we actually made substantial progress.
It was 300, I believe, like 300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, and no, good job paying that off. That is showing a little bit of discipline there, specifically with that card. Gosh, but compare that to like the 1,368 on that other card and these student loans. I really thought when we paid off a card, we paid off a card.
So when I pay off Discover, that will be a big win for me because I've had that card since I was 18.
Okay. Gosh, sorry. I don't want to take away from that win. It kind of like when you say, I come into a lot of money. It was like, well, I paid off this card. Wow!
Oh.
I was like, but, okay.
Yeah.
So you put money on here to spend it off. It's okay. If you want the little extra safety net, dude, use the Fizz card. It's a debit card, but it builds credit, so you get the same kind of things, but you're not going to overspend on it. Spend more money than you have in your checking account. Valve is spending in there.
So that's
Humble Bundle. Oh, wow. I haven't heard of that in a bit. DoorDash. We're still DoorDashing. Listen, here's the thing. You're right. You put it on this card. You pay off this card. Congratulations. That's wonderful. But guess what? We still have the stupid. What?
the movement. It was funny.
I'm excited. You have student loans to pay off. even if we're putting the DoorDash on the card that we're paying off, that is still $30 that you were paying off towards the card that could have gone to pay off the student loans that are accruing at a 14% interest. So it's still not a good purchase. Amazon, I need to look at your Amazon. And then Sonic and Sonic and so Noodle, it's all bullshit. This isn't Twitch spending. What are you talking about?
Well, this is this month. This is this month. This is me switching over because as you can probably.
Great. So it wasn't. What's actually gonna be different other than you thinking that it's gonna be different?
Well, because I have to close my Chase account. I have to.
Why?
Because I don't want to be with Chase. Because with Discover checking, they pay you early.
Oh, come on. That shouldn't be the thing.
But
that shouldn't be the issue.
I don't want to have.
Listen, if that's the reason, then again, it's stemming from just financial inability to, well, not immaturity, but inability to manage our finances. Maybe financial immaturity, but like getting that pay quicker, like a day or two early, that shouldn't be what's making or breaking us. If you're managing and budgeting correctly, go through our budgeting class. You get all 3 of our programs. You get it for free. Go through the quizzes. Do it. Do it with your family if you want to. I don't give a. Right now they're all bundled together for 10 or 15% off. I don't remember what we decided, but check it out. But come on. Like, obviously with the Chipotle and the Dickies Arena, Tropical Smoothie Cafe, going inside and getting some tacos and Chick-fil-A. That all, even if paid off on the card, could have been going to the damn student loans and prevented you from turning like that guest that was on the show 2.5 years ago.
The Dickies Arena, that was a purchase for my sister. My mom paid for it. She gave me money for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have put it on credit cards, a little risky. What if you don't pay it off?
Yeah.
Maybe some business purchases, I don't know. Like office, who knows? Okay, so this is the big guy.
This is the big dude in the room.
This is something you can deal with. It really is. As far as student loans go, $28,961 is not.
Look at the starting balance.
Listen, I get it. It started at 22. I've seen this on the show. I'm not trying to dismiss this. But the thing is, I think the average person walks away school $40,000.
I don't have a degree though. That's the thing.
I know, but walks away. 40% of people who go to college don't graduate. So I was one of them. But you know, as far as like, you made it sound like this indestructible force. Where it is statistically, if we put it on the scale, is pretty darn in the norm. The interest rate is rough. Don't get me wrong on that front. But the deferment, when you could have paid on it, we know, what was the minimum payment at the time? $300. You could have paid that. I saw $300 of purchases times 2 minimum. And we already know you spent $400 on going out to eat. So I don't think you're doing this to yourself. You're destroying your life. That's your choice. So you're acting like this is much bigger than it is. It's not insignificant, and it might feel like it is feelings. Sure, okay, great, because that's what's making or breaking our financial situation, not the actual number.
The everything feels like a giant mountain to me. Everything feels huge, and just looking at that number, because it accrued so much over these last years.
It did, because you chose not to pay on it.
For this is a couple months. I'm going a couple months.
Yes, but that's a couple months of no money going towards it. At that 14%, that's insane. Let's see. Come on. 1 month, almost $300 of interest is accruing.
It's eating, like I said. It's
okay, no more tongue-destroying conversations. We don't need to have that. That's fine. Listen, the thing is, you're just, I don't know. You're making it sound indestructible, like you have no control over this, and that is victim mentality. And if you have that your entire life, you're never going to conquer it. You're never going to conquer anything. You're never going to be able to retire. You're never going to have self-control. You're going to end up in a relationship like that again. Like, if everything is beyond your control, that's where you're going to end up. You're going to end up at the bottom of this mountain that you're afraid of. Constantly. You're never going to make a single step up. Maybe once you go up, it's shorter than it seems. You don't know. In fact, it is. Because again, even still, this balance, after all the interest accrued and never making any progress towards it, it is still over $10,000 less than I think the median person borrows when they go to college, whether or not they graduated or didn't.
But I don't think my salary reflects, like, paying it off quickly. Like, it's just, like, because it's going to...
Sorry. Again, I say that for whom?
You're good. Go for it. I'm ready.
You spent $400 going out to eat. So salary reflected, we know you could have put an extra $100 more than your minimum payment if you had your minimum payment on it. This is your choice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're destroying our lives. It's a funny joke.
It
It's
is a funny joke. I mean, life
Come
is a
on.
funny joke.
What are you talking about?
Well, because it's
I don't know how to deal with that.
life is a joke. I feel like to an extent because sometimes I feel like it's not real. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like you're just endlessly deflecting with humor. Like you have no other coping mechanism.
I
other
don't.
than-
You're so
other than
right.
you just like in like our life's a joke, whatever.
I don't
And
have
again,
a coping.
that with assuming that this is indestructible and you cannot conquer that, you are never going to get anywhere with that. Never.
Well, then let's change that.
Well, I would love to. Participate, please. And that change would be good. I mean, you're making it sound like you can't do this, but I know you can.
I think I can because I feel like I want to make my life better. I feel like I do, and I think I can because it's
What would make your life better?
paying on that loan.
Why?
Because it's not gonna keep incurring rate after like 300.
Sure. What's better about your life not having this debt?
Being able to buy a house soon. That would
A
be
house.
nice. A house.
We want a house.
I would love a house.
House is great.
I would like to be debt free by the time I'm 30.
You can do that. I think, unless there's something in here I don't know about.
No, because the only other thing that I feel like would be significant is my car loan, but I don't have one. My car is paid off.
Oh, well, okay. What's your car?
My car is a 2017 Volkswagen Jetta.
How's she doing?
She is going to need a replacement here in a year and a half. I feel like.
Okay, so
'Cause
I
I-
gotta essentially calculate $10,000 into that.
Yeah, because she's at with numbers. It's 138, 000. I don't know how much.
138,000.
That's how much miles she has
You
on.
didn't know how to say that?
No, I think I have the thing where the numbers like to jump around in my head a lot, and sometimes I see the number
Okay.
wrong. That's
Sure.
probably it's.
Welcome. You do you.
But I feel like that is also I think I see all of this, right? I see all of this stuff, and I get.
I've written down 2 numbers. This
I know,
isn't crazy so
But
far.
it's still like I see everything that I have, and I think it's just like really overwhelming. And I think
I get the
deflect.
sense of overwhelming. That's
Yeah.
fine. But again, I want to correct that mindset a little. The longer you let it sit, the more overwhelming it's going to become. May as well just rip that Band-Aid off. It's going to become even worse. And we know that because it went from what? 22,000 to 28?
Yeah.
So you know it gets worse.
I know it gets worse.
Actually, let's just do some basic math on this. Let's just pull out my
If I-
compound calculator.
If I
What?
don't pay it because my next payment is due in March. So if I start.
I'm just gonna say you keep deferring this thing, all right? Because
Yeah.
you just keep saying I can't make a payment. I'm an endless victim. So you know it's absolutely burst. 14% annual interest on this. Okay, let's just say you don't pay it off the next 5 years. That becomes 76,000.
Holy.
Yes, and that's what happened to that other person. She just kept deferring.
So
Wasn't making payments.
kept building.
Absolutely, and the minimum payment gets worse. 152,000 if you don't pay it over the next decade.
That is a lot more than what.
If you're not terrified of that, I don't know. This looks overwhelming. You don't even know how bad.
Because that 150,000, that's like a down payment for a house, basically.
Oh well, that's a huge down payment.
No,
for a
that's
house, but-
that's like half of a house because the houses
There
that
you
I want are like 30,
Exactly.
300K. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So I think maybe possibly cutting back may help just a little bit. Yeah. But
Villain laugh. $2,327 on this Affirm.
yeah, I defaulted on that.
Oh, for God's sake, it's closed. Is it sold off to collections yet?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because account.
I do have a collection.
No, it's still under Affirm.
Okay.
Okay,
But
could go to
that-
collections, and that'll hurt your credit even worse. And you want to get a house? Okay.
Well, that is so. What happened with that is I was still trying to do school and everything like that, so I tried to do that with the dental stuff.
Huh?
So I just tried
What?
to do a dental program, and that didn't
Okay.
work out very well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Why were you affirming things that you couldn't pay?
Because I needed an education. That was the pressure.
Why are you affirming though?
Because it was a program that costs.
You affirmed the program?
I did, yes.
Were you still in school while doing this program?
This was the school.
What did you try to do?
So
this was post Baylor.
So I went to 2 different schools.
Yeah. What? Baylor
and Grand Canyon University.
Okay, Grand Canyon.
And then this was after Grand Canyon.
Oh, this was a 3rd attempt.
Yes. And I did not do well, clearly.
Okay, obviously, Course Careers, we're going to hook you up with one of those certifications. Yeah. And it's free for you. 25% off for everyone else for Black Friday. Free for you. Grand Canyon University. We owe to them. So it's 1,361. Again, not insignificant, but
what happened with them is I didn't see when I was signing up for my scholarships that if I failed a class, I would have to owe them back.
Come on! Why did you fail a class? We already know you weren't doing anything.
Actually, why did I fail a class? I think I was around. If I'm being honest.
Oh, shocker! Who'd have thought?
Yeah, probably. That makes sense. I think I was around a little bit. Actually, I was working at Target, and I was putting more effort into Target than school. That's what was happening. And I would miss my class time because I would try to work.
So why haven't you paid this? Because guess what? It's been almost 2 years.
No, that just started showing up on mine. I just now started getting calls for it.
Calls for it being closed, but I think it's not new though. You've owed it since 2023, it says.
Yeah, because what they did is they called me when I was still in my old apartment. And
when?
In 2023. So it was probably.
So why, my question then stands, why not pay?
Because I didn't have a job at that point. Because what happened is I didn't get my full-time job that I'm at right now until February of this year.
Why didn't you have a job?
Because I was the quote-unquote homemaker and quote-unquote I was still going.
So in the relationship?
Yes.
He wouldn't let you work?
I wouldn't allow, wanted to make my life better. He wanted me to
He wanted trad? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not a trad person.
Sure, why didn't you say that?
People pleaser, I guess. Okay. It's just, I really, really wanted to be something.
Well, did you guys talk about it though?
Yes.
Because that's what I'm curious. I don't mean why didn't you say it if he made you? I'm just you did talk about it, and he was just no?
We talked about it, and we decided it would be better if I
We decided? So you did?
We did talk about it, yes.
And you agreed?
Yes. I am I'm a pushover when it comes to that kind
Did you agree, though?
In my heart, no, because I know that I wouldn't be happy as a triad. I would not, because I like to be with people, and I like to go out, and I like to create things and stuff like that.
All right, Grand Canyon. It's 1,361.
That was probably.
How long have you had a job now?
February.
So why haven't we paid it since then?
Because I've been paying off other things. Actually,
I haven't been going out to eat.
No,
come on.
No, look at the close account.
Even in August, when I was looking at your statements, it was every day was going on. This is shoving food down your throat. Yeah. What do you mean?
Honestly, I kind of forgot about the Grand Canyon.
There it is. It's an actual. Stop trying to make excuses. Yeah. Upstart.
So that was also it's supposed to be a student loan. I used it to go to community college. So what happened is I did this program. Okay. Yeah. I did a program where they told me to stop paying everything, and then they would.
Oh no!
And they.
Sometimes. Yeah. Okay. What? Sorry.
And they would take care of it and deal with the thing, whatever. And then my mother said to not do that, and said I should pull out of that. So then I started.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. So I started. That's why there's a dip in my credit report, because I was in the 400s.
Well, but you didn't deal with it.
No, because I let them deal with it.
But you didn't. You pulled out of it. So why didn't you then deal with it?
Because I don't have that money right now. Because it's a lot of little things. Little things add up.
Yeah, but this has been for 4 years.
Well, because I was making the payments on that one for a little bit. I was making the payments.
Well, that's 4,228 out.
Yeah.
T-Mobile, for fuck's sake.
That one was supposed to be closed because that one wasn't me. That one was supposed to get.
It's on your credit, dude.
Well, no, I did the thing in Credit Karma where you can dispute it. I did it for that.
And?
I guess it's back on, so I guess they need to figure out what's going on. But
Sounds like you failed the dispute.
Probably. So I need to call them and figure it out.
Sounds like you were likely on it. I mean, when you signed up for the service with this other person, you were probably on it.
Probably.
Which means you were owed it. I mean, you don't get to get out of it just because of that, because of emotions.
Okay.
That's not how this works. That's not how this is ever going to work. If you signed up for something, you get it still.
But I didn't think I
There
acted
was
on it.
consequences. Okay, but you do.
But
So
I didn't
what
think I did. I honestly.
Okay, but you do. I'm confused. That doesn't.
I didn't.
You know
I didn't
you
think,
do,
I
it's
know
here.
I do, but I didn't. Honestly, I didn't think it came back. I thought I got rid of it.
Okay. Well, only 364 there again.
Actually, I think that's the one. I paid off a different one because I did have a collection.
Well,
It
I
should
probably
only.
don't have that though.
Okay, I paid off one collection.
I
'cause
don't
had-
have it because you
okay.
paid it off.
Okay.
Okay. But okay. And then we have federal student loans. This brings you
Yes.
closer to that average.
So federal, I have been paying on time. So what I do is I get bonuses from work and everything like that. So I put that because out of sight and out of mind for me. I put all my bonuses.
$82 a month.
Yeah, I put all of my bonuses in a separate savings account, and this auto drafts from that account. So that way I know it gets made.
Yeah,
every
you
single-
can make $82 a month. You
Yeah.
can make your $300 a month one as well. You
Yeah.
actually budget. So okay, I mean, sure. Guess I can give you a high five for an $82 a month payment. Okay. I'm glad you are paying on it. Don't get me wrong. They would have actually, probably deferred you without interest accruing.
So what I should
But-
have done is defer.
No, you shouldn't have deferred any. You should have cut back in your wants. 2.5% interest. 2.5% interest. 4.7% on the highest one. So none of them are desperate to pay off early student loans. I've minimum monthly payment until those are paid off specifically. Oh, never mind. I think I have other collections. 364 through T-Mobile. I already looked at that.
I can't remember if that's the one I paid off or I paid off a different one because there was two collections and I paid off one collection.
Okay, well we'll pretend like you did since I don't have another one anyway.
Okay.
Was that it? No other debts.
I think that's it because it's just my credit cards, my student loans, and then can I check Credit Karma? So
Oh yeah, check it. Have a little.
because I think that is it. I think honest to God that's it because I couldn't get
Hope
into
so.
my Credit
You're
Karma
being honest, for fuck's sake, please. I don't know what I'm supposed to do if you're not.
because I
You
think
keep looking. We ended with $152 in our Discover checking account for fuck's sake.
it's better than me.
Sake. Sure, it is better than being negative. But for fuck's sake, that's scary because that leads us to being negative. We started with $30.
Oh, because this last month was rough. This last month
Why? It was your
'cause I-
good
no.
earning month.
No, because I had to pay.
Birthday month.
No, because I had to pay for car insurance. I prepaid for car insurance.
Oh, okay, listen, and I think most people should, but even if you pay a little more to make it more affordable for you in the moment, and so you don't go negative, maybe it makes sense for a quarter to do.
Monthly.
For a moment, like if it literally puts you on the edge of not having money, you don't push yourself to save a few bucks, which I want you to do. You don't push yourself to the edge of overdrafting.
Yeah.
That obviously doesn't mathematically make sense in the end.
I think that is all of it. Because then.
Sounds about right. Okay. Good. So as many of you know, I've been a big supporter of Course Careers for a long time. I'm not just a partner, I actually own stock and I'm an investor. So why did I partner with Course Careers? Because I truly believe in what they're doing. A lot of people have questions about online certifications versus traditional college degrees. Let me be clear, I wouldn't put my name behind something unless I knew it worked. The thing is, not everyone has the time or resources to spend 4 years in college or take on massive student loan debt. Course Careers offers a practical, affordable way to launch a career in a high-demand field like tech sales, IT, and accounting, where companies are hiring based on the skills needed, not broad college degrees. In fact, right now, 1 in 3 companies are dropping degree requirements, and that number is only going to continue to grow. I know some people think online programs are a quick fix, but that's not the case here. Course Careers takes effort and commitment, but they provide you with a streamlined, proven path. They offer up-to-date, self-paced courses, one-on-one or group coaching from people that work in the industry, and most importantly, they help you actually get hired. Just look at graduates like Nemeso, who went from driving FedEx trucks to a cybersecurity job at Disney. That didn't happen by chance. He put in the work, and Course Careers guided him every step of the way. And what truly sets Course Careers apart is that it's not just about learning skills, it's about landing a job. Their curriculum is designed based on what employers actually need, and their network of of industry coaches will guide you through the entire process, from learning the skills to interviewing, resume help, and beyond. So if you're serious about starting a new career without wasting years or piling up debt, give Course Careers a try. Start with their free intro course linked in the description to explore your options. And when you're ready, use the link in the description for $50 off the full course. Your future starts right now, and Course Careers is here to help you shape it. You're paying for Twitch here, paying for Twitch here. You pay more for Twitch than you paid for Twitch $27 there as well. Raising Cane's. So I'm glad a little bit more money came in, but I guarantee on your business you spent more than you made at this point. Absolutely. 7-Eleven, you went and you got some both Domino's, Amazon, Forster. People like you, I don't know. Steam purchase, $10. Amazon, PayPal went in and got your special little monster. Amazon paid for Discord Nitro. Amazon, PayPal out. More Discord purchase there. Valve, Sushi Neko. Amazon, PayPal and out. Amazon, McDonald's, Etsy, Dutch Bro, QT, $100. Gosh, dude. Chipotle, White Run. McDonald's, Queen something, it's a restaurant. Steam purchase, Sushi Neko. McDonald's, Queen something, it's a restaurant. Steam purchase, Sushi Neko. When it's I got some bull. Lots of PayPal transfers. Do I have your PayPal account?
I don't think I pulled
bet.
out.
Yeah, I want to see it. There's so much money going back and forth in your PayPal. Of course I want to see it. Come on. Why would I want to see that? Well, in what world would I not want to see it as a statement if we're looking through your statements? Come on.
A lot of it is
screen record
Twitch.
for us. Screen record. What were you saying?
A lot of it's for Twitch. A lot of it.
Great. So even more money you spend on Twitch. What?
Because
You're doubling what comes in from Twitch?
No.
Even in your good months? Come on.
A lot of the stuff I'm using from Poll is from, like, I pulled from my bank account. I don't have a bank account with PayPal.
When we make a budget, how much do I put in for Twitch? You know? Not for income, for spending, because you spend this insane, stupid amount of money. And yeah, paying for people, commission. Humble Bumble, Boston Stream, that thing, Valve. This is more going in the Microsoft subscription. So more
I gotta cancel
McDonald's. McDonald's, come on. More going out to eat. More McDonald's and Twitch. Gosh, I wish I could eat McDonald's every day. Lose weight. More Twitch. McDonald's, Etsy, Twitch. Video games, Discord. Paying people. Oh, make sure we're blocking out their name. You paid for stickers $240.
I pay that person a lot of money.
Yeah, you do, and you don't make enough to do it. And you have high interest student loans that are going to hold you back. Hey, remember what we just talked about? How if you don't pay it, where those student loans go? Remember that? Remember the little conversation?
I think I do.
Yeah, that's where it's going to go. How about you do that instead of paying for stupid stickers? Pull up your Amazon while you're at it. Don't stop the screen record. We'll keep going. Because there's so many Amazon purchases throughout all these things. Oh, for f***'s sake, there's even more purchases. There's another checking account. And me. I do appreciate you coming on the show. I know I'm hard, but come on. I gotta call you out for your bullshit.
I mean, it's
this
fair.
Is so stupid, the way you're... with the Twitch stuff, it's so stupid. Oh, for f***'s sake. Okay.
So a lot of...
good. We have a harmonica, guys. Life-saving.
Well, that's for a Twitch thing that I did.
Stop. You're spending more on Twitch than you make, and it doesn't make sense because you have student loans that you can't pay off that are at 14% are going to ruin your life. Okay, USB-C stuff. 50 sheets of heavyweight white cardstock, ideal for something. Some cat litter stuff. Dish drying. Electric shock collar. Only use the buzz.
It's on my thigh. Vibrate. It's on my thigh, so it doesn't. I can use shock on my thigh.
It's a kink thing? What?
No, it was for Twitch. It was a stream thing. Yeah.
I was gonna say if you're using it for dogs, only do the beep and vibrate.
Yeah,
but I don't like the shock.
No, I don't either. It felt my thigh looked.
Actually, got another one. No, this is a heart rate monitor.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a heart high rate.
So those two things.
Record. You don't need to be doing record stuff right now. Come on.
I do.
I know you don't need to be doing. But MacBook Pro. Come on.
I didn't buy that. That is.
Oh, that's a recommended thing.
Yes. No, I don't have money.
Okay, a lot of those purchases are stupid. You can end the screen recording. Okay, and then again in here. We have more Discord. For f***ing sake, that was the Nitro. All those other ones were extras. What are you doing on Discord?
No, they should all be Nitro.
No!
They are Nitro, 100%. I will back myself up on
Fine, Tropical Smoothie, Amazon. Venmoing out $10. Venmo's so much money too. Pop icing. More Canva.
Well, give us how I make all the cool
I
shit.
know, but you spend more than you make. Again, we've been through this and we know where your student loans go, so I don't give a Whataburger. Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
Go. Don't make me don't. Come on. Zelle. ATM withdrawal $40. Zelle out $782. What?
That's rent. So what I do
okay.
is I give my roommate the
Dark
money.
Crystal $85.
That is, yeah.
Selling out. Chick-fil-A. Subway. Went inside, got a monster. The f is a Dark Crystal?
I think that was when I went to do the con thing and I bought cool things.
Oh,
Why do so many people trust iHerb for their health and wellness products? Simple. We guarantee freshness. Buy direct from manufacturers and ship fast to your doorstep. So, fitness fanatics, stretchaholics, immunity boosters, weight shedders, light sleepers, dog mommies, mommy mommies, even the good doctor here. They all trust iHerb to deliver the freshest, high-quality health and wellness products on Earth. iHerb's curated selection of products are quality tested, stored in climate-controlled facilities, and shipped fresh. Seems pretty obvious, but it's just one of the many ways we make wellness better. iHerb.
Hi, my name's Laura McKendry and I'm an artist and illustrator. Working with
Went to do the con thing and I bought cool things.
oh, my you didn't get paid for it and you spent money and you got... So, come on, guys. Come on. Come on! And then his next checking account, $212 in there, selling out money, and just transfers. It was simple. What was that original checking account? How have you not
I'm
had an
so
overdraft fee? I'm so
I'm so
surprised.
sorry.
You bring yourself so dangerously low. It's
I
crazy.
even scared
Is
my
100
cat.
dangerously low?
Yes. If any payment hits or any emergency happens, are you kidding me? Then in your savings account, 171. Retirement's 1,400. Okay. So we're definitely behind on a lot of things.
I thought I was ahead on my 401k.
Kidding me?
For my age, yeah.
No.
No?
Well, probably compared to like the median, but in terms of where you should be, no.
Where should be? Because I feel like
23. You want to essentially be on track to have 1 times your income by 30, and at this point, you're not on track to hit that. I would probably guess.
What's one track of my income?
What's your total annual income?
Great question.
Come on.
I think it's like, I think I calculated it. I think
I'll calculate it. How about that?
1850.
1850 times 9 hours, 40 hours a week.
40 hours a week.
$38,000. You should have about $40,000 in retirement. That 1,500 is not double enough to be able to hit $40,000.
Well,
So no, you're behind.
I do 5%, and then my company matches 5%.
Well, 10% is not going to be enough to get you to retirement. You want about 20.
Okay.
It's okay to start little when you're. Well, it's okay to have a smaller balance when you're first getting started, but to think you are on the right track, you are not in terms of having enough.
I feel like since I started in February, I feel like it's good for starting in February.
For starting in February, okay, but again, I just don't want you to think that it is enough.
How much would be enough? And like with 1.5.
By getting to 40,000 by the time you're 30, so whatever gets you on track to get that.
Well, then how am I going to afford that in a house too?
Oh, you got to start making sacrifices, but we need to be able to have enough money to live. You can get house poor. House poor is when you have a house but you just can't afford to live there and can't afford to retire at any point. That's more dangerous. I would rather you have retirement and rent in terms of just life security by being able to take advantage of compound growth in the overall market. Listen, I'll sit you down to talk about this in your retirement stuff with the Domain Money Financial Advisor. They're my financial advisors. I like them. Mm-hmm. Everyone in the audience gets a free session with them if you guys want. I highly recommend it. They're really smart. You get a free session as well. We'll get you connected with them. They can talk that retirement stuff with you, okay?
Okay.
We need to get you to manage your budget or else you won't have enough money to retire. It's as simple as that. So let's do the budget. What do you think hits your account on a monthly basis? Payroll deposit at $3,000. Does that sound about right?
Yes, because that just got it's a little less. It's typically about 28s because I got an influx paycheck recently. For my last paycheck was $1,500. It's
28, and then I'm going to add $500 for Twitch. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Is that going to be manageable? Are you going to be continuing to do that?
Yes, because 500. Yeah.
3,300. But how much money are we spending on Twitch? What am I putting aside for Twitch?
A lot, since I have 2 trips to California.
Come on.
I have 2 trips to California planned.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What?
I have to go to TwitchCon.
Have to.
Yes. Well, according to my manager, I have to. I have to.
You have a manager?
I do. Yes.
Come on, manager who? Who?
He.
A Twitch manager
Yeah,
or like a
Twitch
partner?
manager.
Okay, well, of course he wants you to go to TwitchCon. It's his job.
Yeah. Because I have to go to TwitchCon in order to like propel myself forward. Because if I don't go to TwitchCon,
You
then
have to.
yes, because that's where all the partnerships are. That's in order how I move up to the
What,
next.
sponsorships?
Yeah, sponsorships.
Get a actual manager, a real person who will go advocate for you for sponsorships and get you sponsorships.
But I don't have the money to do that.
No,
So
they take a cut.
they take a cut.
Yeah, they take a cut. They take like 25%.
So, but if then I lose more, or is
What?
that
No, they go get you sponsorships, and whatever they bring you, they get 25%. How much is this trip to TwitchCon?
it's gonna be like
How much?
it's gonna be like 3K, 2K.
You, I mean,
3K.
you objectively can't afford them. You can't.
But then also then I have another one too. So I have like
What's your other one?
that one's in June. That one's called,
What is it?
It's called Off-Kai. That one is like a VTuber only convention.
Okay, don't go to that one.
Okay. But
Don't go to that one.
but that one's just for VTubers, and that one has a lot of like it has more opportunity for VTuber growth.
Why are you doing this? Come on, we're so close to the end, man. We are so close. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We are so close.
But I it's just in the budget so that way we can like
It's not
it's
in the
for
budget.
Next year. It's for next year.
Hey! Okay, we'll see how much money's left over, but I doubt it. If you're gonna get it at some point, you're gonna get to some damn point. Listen, it's probably not gonna. This is such a stupid thing to bring it to the end. You know you can't afford this. Is this funny?
No, this is not funny.
Then why the are you laughing?
Because like you said earlier,
I'm trying to figure your shit out. Gunny, how much do I need to set aside on a monthly basis? You were spending money on Twitch stuff. On Twitch stuff. So how much money do I set? You know what? This is what I'll do. Whatever money you bring in from Twitch, you can spend that on Twitch, but you cannot spend any more because right now you're spending double, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so $2,800 is your income. All right? That's what it is for sake. Your portion of rent and utilities altogether is $1,050, right?
Yes.
Is that including internet?
No.
What is internet for you?
50.
Car insurance.
It is about $200 a month since I prepay it. So I'm prepaid until 6 months from now. So, but I should put aside money so that
It's
way
gonna be $200 a month.
we don't know since we're switching providers since it was outrageous.
Oh, phone bill.
I don't pay for my phone bill.
Parents.
Yeah.
Okay. Gas. Vroom vroom. Drive drive.
That is about $200 a month, give or take.
TP fund. Anything else you need to survive? It's gonna be $100. Food. You're gonna meal prep, cook a couple times a week, and refrigerate. $300. Do you have any pets?
My mom pays for them.
Including pet insurance?
Yes, she
Good.
has everything for that because
Good.
she knows that I need them, but
Medical
I can't afford
health care.
them. Mom,
Everything.
because I'm under her.
So,
plan.
to
Well,
be
I
clear,
pay for
you're very still much dependent
I
on
pay for
someone.
copay.
You said, okay, how much on a monthly basis?
So I pay $50 because I go see my therapist twice a week or
Okay.
twice a month.
So $50 a month?
Yeah.
That's cheap. Okay, so to be clear, you are still dependent on someone. You said you didn't want to be and you refused to allow people to pay your meal, but you're very much still dependent on someone hearing all this.
Healthcare, it's just because she has a better plan.
No, and I get that, but again, with her paying for it, you're not even reimbursing her because she's getting money taken out before her pay hits. You're still dependent on people. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but based on what you were saying earlier.
Yes and no, it doesn't hit because she still pays for the same because she has 2 other kids. So it's me.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying, you said you refused to be dependent on anyone earlier, but you are very much dependent on her for multiple bills.
But I feel like if I was less dependent, I don't think I would have the money for trying to pay off anything else.
No, I don't necessarily disagree with that.
Mhm.
I'm just saying based on what you said earlier of
Yeah.
refusing to be dependent on anyone else, but that is not true. You are.
To an extent.
To an extent, yes, of course. But your pets, your phone bill, your health care. Come on. Anything else that needs to be in your budget that we don't have? This is pretty damn minimal.
Just gas, food we got.
Gas is there, food is there. Is there a gym?
No, I have a home gym. And then I would like a trinket budget.
Your trinket, I'm gonna.
I want
to. No, because what is a trinket? I still don't even know. What are you doing? Because I've never heard. Or is this the new sweet treat? What is a trinket?
A trinket, it's like a little thing that you can just have like this. So this is a trinket.
Why don't you use your trinkets? This is a trinket I already had. I don't need to buy a new trinket. I have this trinket.
Because I like shiny new things.
You have shiny new things. Your shiny new thing is being debt free. It'll be awesome.
But I like.
Oh, I get it. You are a child.
Can I have?
You are a 23-year-old baby.
I am, but I just want.
That's not funny. It's not cute.
But
it's
I need
not
a trinket. I just $25. $25. $25. I can.
I'll put 25, but I feel like I'm just giving you an excuse to spend money, and you're gonna go over it. This is so stupid.
But I need.
Shut the fuck up. That's the dumbest thing. I'm upset I even agreed to that. Because I feel like I'm just allowing you to be bad. Allowing you to refuse to sacrifice. Trinkets.
I mean, I'm already sacrificing food.
Child.
I'm sacrificing with food.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
So I'm sacrificing.
You have an extra 1,000 hours a month, okay? You have an extra 1,000 hours a month. Listen, if you want to start paying off debt quick, you got to pick TwitchCon or paying off debt quicker.
How quicker would it be?
When's TwitchCon? When do you need to pay for it?
TwitchCon's in October, so I was gonna do a donathon in
If they pay for it, you can go.
Okay.
Because I'm saying you can spend what you make your Twitch money on Twitch stuff.
Mm.
Okay.
Can I budget like 1,000 if possible? I don't like.
You're taking away a month of progress. Fine.
What if
I mean, sure, you can, but that is a month of progress you are losing, and that you have to be willing to accept.
That's gonna. Can I wait until closer? Because
of course, but that payoff is gonna be by then. Okay, again, all your all of your debt together is $47,000, so we know that takes about 47 months.
That's not that bad, actually.
No, it's not that bad. But TwitchCon is before then. A couple TwitchCons.
Yeah.
It's 4 years.
So that's gonna set me back a lot. But if
you do 4 TwitchCons and you pay more out of pocket than your Twitch people pay you, then yes. It will. It's stupid. Listen, I definitely get it. But guess what? I've done pretty good on YouTube. I've never gone to a YouTube con of any kind.
Well, then you need partnerships. So I don't know how you understand that. I think.
Yeah, you need someone that goes and shops partnerships for you. They bring it back to you. You have to see if it vibes with your morals, vibes with what you want to do. You probably turn down the majority of them like we do. Mm-hmm. And then at that point, you just accept them and then they get a little cut. It's an agency.
So then I need an agency then, so that way I can stop spending so much money on stuff.
Yeah. Reach out to some agencies.
But okay.
Try that. If your entire reason of going there is getting partnerships, try that.
It is my entire
Then
reason.
try that first. You have until October. But even 4 years, I don't think it should be 4 years. I really think I get you wanting to do this Twitch thing, but the fact that you're doing 40 hours a week at your job and then 40 hours a week on Twitch, you could be making so much more progress if 20 of that extra 40 hours a week was at a second job, actually bringing in real money. Mm. And at that point, that would probably bring in an extra $1,000 in net after taxes minimum. So you do that, wonderful. And at that point, that doubles your debt payoff journey from 4 years to 2 years. Because you're also going 4 years without a fully funded emergency fund, which is absolutely scary.
Yeah. Because my car has, I've had...
Exactly. So if we incorporate that into it, that's an extra $10,000. Now we're at a 5-year payoff zone. Why not get that to 2.5 by using 40 hours that you're doing Twitch and doing 20 for another job? I know what you want to do, but what matters more, the Twitch or being debt-free with an emergency fund and being able to survive? Give me the honest answer.
Honestly, Twitch. I know it's selfish. But I would rather.
That's your answer. That's your choice. That's how you're doing it. I get it. That's fine. But you're setting yourself up for a much harder, longer, stressful life. You really are. Whatever. Spending in a budget. You overspent 0 out of 10. Wait, did you? I think you did. I'm pretty sure you did. Let's see. Spending. Oh, guys, what do you even?
Ai vrut reducere? reduceri acum le ai la Darwin. De Black Friday până la 50% reduceri și credit 0%. Ai Poco X6 Pro 512 GB cu 6199 lei sau Cash Marshall Major 4 cu doar 1999 lei. Până pe 1 decembrie la Darwin.
Oh, guys, we didn't even just talk about this. Yeah. Oh wait, there. Yeah, wait. Okay, there's confusion. $1,000. You made 4,000. You spent 5,776.
How did I spend that much? What was the highest one?
We went through a lot of spending, but that was your categories are insane. You had a lot of large purchase Twitch spending categories.
Yeah.
Okay. So you definitely overspent. The debt, you have collections 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, we have nothing. I'll give you a 1 out of 10 for just starting. Retirement, you're about a 2 out of 10. Real estate, obviously 0 out of 10. Let's see if you at least got to a 1. I don't think so. Did you? Round it up, barely rounded up because you're at a 0.06. So round it up, Hammer Financial Score, 1 out of 10. We'll have you back on the follow-up channel. Go check out the follow-ups to the follow-up channel. But we'll head into the post show for now. I know there's extra things like maybe calling your mom and crazy stuff that we're going to do that the producers are going to bring in and dive deep into extra things that they know about you. But guys, definitely be sure to check out our entire bundle package of education programs bundled together at a large discount just for you. And make sure you check that out, and we'll see you in the post show. You have a payday loan. What is the payday loan?
When I was in the hole, like
What's the hole?
when I was still with the ex-boyfriend.
And you have the payday loan.
I am in collections, and they called me for it.
They're hunting down the payday loan you got. How much is owed on this payday loan?
Like, Caleb, I need you to take a big breath.
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. We got a lovely little cameraman right here. I know we already got your consent on everything for all the fun little lovelies, but we made a wild thumbnail as we kind of talked about in the post show and stuff, and we just want to get your eyes on it and just get that extra little consent from you for happiness, because it's a wild one compared to normal.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. What do you think?
I love it so much. Oh my god, this is great.
All right. Well, your video's going out tomorrow. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm so excited. This is great. Oh my god. Oh my.
Just probably don't read the comment section is always a suggestion because people are crazy online.
No, I'm gonna send it to one of my mods, and he's gonna read it and make sure everything's all good for which we call it doxing purposes, but everything else.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. See, people have a fun sense of humor, and people can have fun online. You can calm down now.
Acesta este Black Friday la Top Shop. Doar de pe 28 noiembrie. Alege tot ce vrei și
You have a loan on the membership?
If you wait and listen.
I'm reacting, girl. People can react.
I'm making assumptions, not just reacting.
For the membership you could cancel, I would be okay with this. I'm just saying my opinion.
Okay.
You know, the guy who runs the show.
I just don't like people talking over me. Trying to listen.
So competitive. Are you a coward? Where are you going? You can't handle this?
Hi, my name is Rachel. I am 29 years old from Sacramento, California, and this is Financial Audit.
Wow, thanks for coming to Austin. What do you do for a living in Sacramento?
I mostly do I would call it freelance. So I am a pet sitter.
Okay.
I do house sitting, and I also work as an administrative assistant. So
I know some people who do pet sitting. Like one of my original guests on the show who I met doing a second show we did on the street. Dude makes like $250,000 a year pet sitting. So this could be good. What do you do? How much are we making?
When I was doing it full time, like working myself to the bone, this was a couple years ago.
Well, what are you making now? That's what I care about.
Okay. Now, this is my first month back into it. I have a proposed $600 income this month, but I know
I know.
I just reached for my stress ball here and that. Okay. Because we don't allow people to come on unless they don't have income anymore. So there has to be more. What?
There's some income.
Okay, but it's not real because we can't do anything with it. So
I
what?
know.
What?
I make another probably $250 a month from the admin work.
I am being specifically told that you have income. What is the money that comes in? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude off the bat. It's just like we have been very particular about making sure that people come on that have income.
Well, yeah. I mean, I shared all of that when I sent in my documents that I kind of like.
Yeah, we had payroll deposits.
Yeah, because I
on your
had
documents.
I just recently separated from a company.
Okay, well that's different. That is a different situation. Okay, well I will allow. Why? What was the separation? I will allow that.
It was a difficult situation between management and I. So I did get a severance, and
So you got laid off. What? Your phone's sorry.
I turned the
What is it
vibrator
doing?
off.
No, it's flashing at me.
I know, that's the notification thing. I don't know how to turn that off anymore. Probably accessibility.
Flip it upside down.
Well, then this
so I don't
screen's
have
gonna
a
light up.
seizure. Just put it in your pocket. I'm sorry. Like, oh. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. I was just trying to look at you, and I don't think it showed up on camera, but it was just like flashing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, we had payroll deposit of 2,836, so that's what we
That's
went
the
off of.
severance.
That's what we cared about.
Yes.
That was severance. What
Yes.
was this job?
I was a remote registered vet tech, so I do carry that license.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. And we can get into vet. Vet's usually understaffed in general, right? Across the board,
Yes.
especially on the emergency part.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, well, you got laid off. Why'd you get laid off? You
It,
scared all the dogs with your laugh?
no. So, it was, like I said, it was from home, so there were no
Sure.
animals involved. But as far as why I separated, there was a whole thing about ADA accommodations, and my boss just started lying about me and stuff like that.
What are
So,
the accommodations that you need?
I have both physical and mental ADA accommodations. So
Yeah, what?
I have a physical disability that affects my collagen, so none of my joints work.
I don't think vet tech would be a good job.
I know.
For you.
I know. It's not anymore.
Very on the feet and bending over.
I know. I haven't been in
Okay.
hospital since 2019 because of this.
That makes more sense. Maybe we start
Yes.
looking for different career fields at that point.
I know,
Okay.
which is why I'm.
Because 2019 between now and here, like, trust me, I get it. And it sounds like something that maybe developed over time. And I have sympathy of that. If it was starting today and, we would start planning for the future, that was 5 years. You had 5
Yeah.
years to think about your future.
Uh-huh.
5 years isn't significant in the span of a lifetime.
Yeah.
So isn't insignificant.
I did think about going back to school, and then I got this job back in December of 2023. The
Remote vet tech.
full-time remote vet tech job.
How do you be a remote vet?
Customer care. So when people
Okay.
call about pet
And what were you making in this job? Because maybe this is another job that we can get somewhere else.
hourly, I was
Sure.
making 23,
And how many hours a week did you work?
40.
It's a little hard in California. It's expensive. American money is
dude.
kind of, yeah, right?
Yeah, it's stupid.
They don't build housing. It's a really ineffective place to live for
No.
being able to afford to live.
And I did own a house. I did.
Past did. You're 29.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
I
For a lot of
purchased
people,
at
that's incredible to own
23.
a house before.
I had money. I was real good with money. And then
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
then I will ask then. I would just ask. What is going on here?
So I was with a guy. We were together for 6 years, but we were only married for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And
It's kind of a
then it
hookup of a marriage, okay?
blew up everything. Everything.
Ooh, hold on.
Yeah.
But you were together for 6 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
why did we divorce after 2 weeks?
So
Did you keep laughing in the middle of the night?
no.
Okay.
I enjoyed my laugh.
No,
Thank you
I'm
very much.
poking at you.
So right before we got married, I came out as bi, and then we decided to continue with the wedding. I really wanted a girlfriend, and he was.
Oh.
I know, he was iffy about that, and then I decided that women probably weren't enough because our life was really horrible.
Why were you getting married? You knew you wanted to have a girlfriend. He wasn't a girlfriend.
Yeah,
and this life wasn't there, which a lot of people find to be very important. Me included, like it's normal.
Yeah.
So why did we go through marriage if it ended in 2 weeks?
Because I knew I always wanted to be with him, like, for the rest of my life. I just didn't know. Obviously not well. I just didn't know that I always only wanted to be with him. Because, like, I think I'm kind of poly.
Propose?
I didn't propose.
No, that's not what I was going to ask.
Oh. Sorry.
Poly. Is that into everything?
No, polyamorous is having, like, multiple partners.
Yes, okay. I'm less good at these terms. Okay.
It's not a relationship, but.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That I was actually just going to ask, were you proposing and having an open marriage?
Doar o dată în an, reduceri de până la 70%. Black Friday la Bomba. Aerogrill Xiaomi de 4,5 litri la 1099 lei. Aspirator vertical Bosch la...
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That I was actually just going to ask, were you proposing and having an open marriage?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And I
was
offered
like,
him
no?
the same thing, and he was like, I don't even want that.
Were you not willing to then not do that?
I was at a point in my life where
you just got married.
Yeah. I
A lifetime commitment. Okay.
I know
sure.
I felt. I know I felt.
Sure.
But I was at a point in my life where I was really scared. COVID had just happened. I was discovering all this stuff about
What
my
year
own.
was it?
2020.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't even know if we're fully divorced yet, to be honest. And
What do you mean?
Like,
it wasn't
legally.
settled? Really?
Yeah. Because he called me the other day.
Pretty messy.
Yeah.
Is it messy?
It's not angry messy.
Okay.
It's
Then why not get this figured
messy.
out and settled? Are you with anyone else?
I was. Right now I'm single.
Okay. Then we would want... I feel like we would just want this settled out. At least for the comfort of someone else once you're with them.
Yeah, it's still
anything.
hard emotionally.
What
I know.
What? But okay, I see. Okay, you're into polygamy. That doesn't mean you can't be monogamous, though.
Right.
Right?
And I have discovered since I.
Why'd you give up
attempted-
2 weeks?
I didn't give up.
He gave up.
He
called it. So you said I want polygamy, and he was like, "No monogamy, no monogamy." Oh wait, no monogamy.
Yeah. So he halfway agreed to it, and then he took it back and threw his ring on the table.
Okay, that's ooh.
Yeah.
Which is harder. That almost sounds like kind of an emotional moment. Surprised there wasn't like a regrouping after like thinking about it.
I tried for a long time.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I know. Me
That's
too.
really hard.
Me too.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he contacted me the other day looking for a place to serve me, and I said I don't have an address.
We got there.
Oh, it's
The Washington Monument? No.
No, it's just a stimulation chewy. So that, because ADHD, autism,
I apparently have autism because I have this little thing, and I'm just always like.
Yeah.
But that's because I like to play
It's
with
for
things.
my nervous system, which is real nervous.
Okay.
Not right now for any reason.
Okay.
But
Okay.
just in general.
So the life blew up.
Yes.
What did life blow up? Because we said what happened. You said that happened. So what is happening?
Right now or then?
Just what are we looking at?
Right now or then?
How did we get here and where are we?
How'd we get here? See, that's the then question. So how'd we get here? 2019 injury. Late 2019 injury, right? Remember how I got disabled?
Okay. Oh, you said college an issue.
Yeah, which because
it came from an injury or an
No.
injury happened? You didn't tell me about an injury.
Right. So I had an injury November 2019.
Okay.
And that never healed when it should have healed in like 3 weeks. And so from November to January, I was doing physical therapy, taking meds,
Okay, I
acupuncture.
apologize. Where are we at today?
Okay. So today I have applied for disability several times since 2019. I have been declined.
Okay.
Because I'm not disabled enough.
Well, it kind of makes sense. I mean, you could do a lot, just
I could
not
do
a
a
lot
lot.
of physical labor.
Exactly.
And there's not, I mean,
Yeah.
most desk jobs are not physical labor jobs.
Right.
And in California, there's a lot of information systems type job. It's less of
Right.
going into the coal mines kind of stay.
Yeah, definitely. It's really hard because
What?
it's hard to not be able to do what you love.
What do you love? The vet?
Batman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, you did this job and then you got laid off because you were doing it well, I guess, or something.
No,
maybe.
I was doing it well.
Well, you got
My
laid
boss
off for a
just
reason.
didn't- Yeah, because my boss did. I stood up to my boss, and she did not like that.
Well, hold on. Was it like true subordinates? Like.
No, it was. She was saying I was doing
It's disubordinates. That's not the word.
disobedience.
No, that's not the word. Subordinates. No.
Subordinates?
Insubordinate.
There we go. We got there.
Okay, yeah, because it could have been that. Like, if you blow up in an inappropriate way, that is cause for fire.
No, so it was all like we would have these verbal meetings. She would say, we would come to an agreement, and then when she would write up the written for HR, it was different.
Okay.
And
maybe you. I always play devil's advocate.
Of course.
Maybe you like interpreted the conversation different.
Her and her boss are BFFs. Like they went to college together.
Cool.
So
How does that mean they want to fuck you though? Why would they want to fuck you?
She was intimidated by me because
Okay, come on. Usually when people say that, the other person's not. To be very clear.
Because
like
I
anytime I've ever heard someone say that person's intimidated by me, they're not.
I
They
wasn't the
barely
only one
even
that said
like
that.
pay attention to that person existing.
She paid attention enough to make up lies.
Okay,
for
what were the
whatever
lies?
reason.
What were the lies?
The lies were that I was doing something incorrectly. I shouldn't get into specifics of that, of that job. But that I was...
It just flashed at me again through the paper. That thing is trying to give me a seizure. I've never seen this in my life. Thank you.
You're welcome. Easily distracted, obviously.
Always.
So, the company didn't even have SOPs. So.
Okay, was it small? Was it getting started up?
Because
sometimes it takes a while for companies to grow.
So it was, it's been a company for a long time, but it got bought by another company. So it should have had SOPs from when it was its own company.
Okay, so we got laid off.
Yeah. Long story short, you asked why, so I was telling you.
Sure. I know. I'm getting us forward, moving us forward. Got laid off. How long have you been laid off now?
October 25th. And today is November.
So that's okay. This is different than the people who just don't have a job. You recently got laid off, and now we're in the we need to get a job phase.
And I have
that is different.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I have applied to a million places.
Yeah, it's only been a couple weeks. It's okay. It takes a while.
Before, because I was thinking about just quitting.
Okay, we can go. Maybe we'll go through your resume later.
Okay, I would like that.
We have your resume.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
We'll go through it later. We'll take a look at things.
Okay.
And we'll take a look at your job experience. And, everything. Okay. But your finances. Listen up, business owners, especially those with messy bookkeeping. Early on, I tried tracking every expense myself. Big mistake. And as a business owner, time is your most valuable asset, and I was wasting hours of mine sorting through receipts. My advice? Get organized as early as possible. And with the sponsor of today's video, Relay, it's easy. Relay is a business banking platform designed to save you time and stress. My favorite part, you can open up to 20 free
other needle.
checking accounts. Organize your money into separate accounts for taxes,
Where
upcoming projects, or whatever you need from the start. It's total control over your cash flow, all in one place.
There it
Plus,
is.
if you've got a team like me, you can issue up to 50 debit cards with spending limits. Keep tabs on expenses without worrying about your money disappearing on business lunches. Trust me, When tax season rolls around, you'll be glad you made the switch. Accountants love this platform. Relay offers secure, read-only access for your accountant so they can keep your books clean without you having to chase down every last receipt. And for my audience, Relay is offering a $100 bonus when you sign up through relayfi.com/CalebHammer or the link in the description below. Future you will thank yourself for making the switch. So check out Relay today, claim your $100 sign-up bonus, and let's jump back into today's episode. Where are we at today? You're not making money. This is what I've kind of been trying to get to. Yeah. But just temporarily, you haven't been making money, so that's okay. A lot of what we're looking at here isn't a temporary situation. This has been a situation that likely takes years to get into. So why?
Because
what has been happening?
Like I said, prior to the separation, I had money.
Prior to separation was like 5 years ago.
Yes,
so
and then over
are you saying this was a 5-year operation?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Patience is a virtue, Caleb.
And I don't have any.
So, I made a lot of pretty intense, impulsive decisions during that time. So since I own the house, I was under this fairy tale that I was going to live there forever. And so I put lots of money into the house, which I should not have done.
Well, depending. There's stupid money to put into a house, and then there's smart money to put into a house.
It was probably stupid.
What did you do, and how much?
I poured $17,000 worth of concrete.
Concrete? What did you do? What were you doing?
So it was a 1/4 acre. The house was on a 1/4 acre.
Okay.
And I concreted around the perimeter, and then a huge, like all the way to the back of the property, of flat, like for trailers or sheds or whatever.
Why?
Because I wanted to live there and I needed sheds, and I know.
What prevented you from moving then? Why didn't you live there forever? I'm okay. Yeah, do whatever you want to your house if you are going to live there, but.
And I also put solar on it, and then that's
expensive.
I know, it was so stupid because I ended up having to pay it out when I sold it.
Why did you sell it?
Because I didn't want to get foreclosed on.
Why would you have gotten foreclosed on? How much was this? What was the loan on this thing?
We bought it for $300.
Okay.
And then I didn't refinance. I did like one of those where you take your missed payments and put them at the end of the month.
What were you missing payments? What were your payments? What were your payments for $300,000 with the low interest rates of COVID? What were the payments?
$2,000.
Why couldn't we find $2,000? I'm not saying it's an insignificant amount of money, but why couldn't we find $2,000?
Because
Was this post-separation?
Yes.
Okay, well that's a difference, and we know that you break when you go outside. So
I do break when I go outside.
Yes. You didn't have a job at that point. Okay.
Yes, correct. And then that's when I started, because I was on state disability for a year after my injury, but they don't tell.
What was your injury?
I had a right wrist injury. It was just simple tendonitis, but because it didn't heal, that's how they found out I have the collagen disorder. So it's still stuck. I can only lift 3 pounds with my right wrist.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean lifting isn't the only kind of job that exists out there.
I
mean, the most I've lifted in this office is like my cup of coffee.
But when you have a specialty license, they like give you that.
Yeah. They
you were
give
supposed to be able to do this.
Of course they give it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's where you have to go.
I know.
I mean, you're missing your. So obviously this wasn't.
Not for the first long while, because I had a big savings.
Okay, I'm gonna get into finances. I'm sorry. This is. Where are we at today? You're not making money. This is what I've kind of been trying to get to. Yeah. But just temporarily, you haven't been making money, so that's okay. A lot of what we're looking at here isn't a temporary situation. This has been a situation that likely takes years to get into. So why?
Because
what has been happening?
Like I said, prior to the separation, I had money.
Part of separation was like 5 years ago.
Yes,
So
and then over
are you saying
the
this was a
course-
5-year operation?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm so
average
confused.
person, and I know average is a whole thing, but I don't think that somebody in my situation where I have a roof over my head is the worst possible.
What's
are we at
happening?
today? You're not making money.
Uh-huh.
This is what
That's
I've
a
kind of been
problem.
trying to get to.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But just temporarily, you haven't been making money, so that's okay. A lot of what we're looking at here isn't a temporary situation. This has been a situation that likely takes years to get into.
Uh-huh.
So why?
Because
what has been happening?
Like I said, prior to the separation, I had money.
Part of separation was like 5 years ago.
Yes,
So
and then over
are you saying
the
this was a
course-
5-year operation?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Okay.
Go,
Patience is a virtue, Caleb.
And I don't have any.
So, I made a lot of pretty intense, impulsive decisions during that time. So since I own the house, I was under this fairy tale that I was going to live there forever. And so I put lots of money into the house, which I should not have done.
Well, depending. There's stupid money to put into a house, and then there's smart money to put
It was
into a house.
probably stupid.
What did
money.
you do, and how much?
I poured 17 grand worth of concrete.
Concrete? What did you do? What were you doing?
So it was a quarter acre. The house was on a quarter acre.
Okay.
And I concreted around the perimeter, and then a huge, like all the way to the back of the property, of flat, like for trailers or sheds or whatever.
Why?
Because I wanted to live there and I needed sheds, and I know.
What prevented you from moving then? Why didn't you live there forever? I'm okay. Yeah, do whatever you want to your house if you are going to live there, but.
And I also put solar on it, and then that's
expensive.
I know, it was so stupid because I ended up having to pay it out when I sold it.
Why did you sell it?
Because I didn't want to get foreclosed on.
Why would you have gotten foreclosed on? How much was this? What was the loan on this thing?
We bought it for $300.
Okay.
And then I didn't refinance. I did like one of those where you take your missed payments and put them at the end of the month. I know.
Why were you missing payments? What were your payments? What were your payments for $300,000 with the low interest rates of COVID? What were the payments?
$2 grand.
Why couldn't we find $2,000? I'm not saying it's an insignificant amount of money, but why couldn't we find $2,000?
Because
Was this post separation?
Yes.
Okay, well that's a difference, and we know that you
And I didn't have a
break
job.
when you go outside. So
I do break when I go outside.
Yes. You didn't have a job at that point. Okay.
Yes, correct. And then that's when I started, because I was on state disability for a year after my injury. But they don't tell.
What was your injury?
I had a right wrist injury. It was just simple tendonitis, but because it didn't heal, that's how they found out I have the collagen disorder. So it's still stuck. I can only lift 3 pounds with my right wrist.
Yeah, but that didn't mean lifting isn't the only kind of job that exists out there.
I
mean, the most I've lifted in this office is like my cup of coffee.
But when you have a specialty license, they like give you that.
Yeah. They
you were
give
supposed
it.
to be able to do this.
Of course they give it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's where you have to go.
I know.
I mean, you're missing your. So obviously this wasn't.
Not for the first long while, because I had a big savings.
Okay, I'm gonna get in your finances. I'm sorry. This has been going for a moment, and I just need to know.
Yeah.
Self-assess first. It's always important. I want to see where you think it is.
100%.
You think you're a 0 out of 10?
Which I think that your
finance
scale
score?
is a little skewed. Just
Why is
to be
that?
honest, because as you state it verbally, you're like 0 being the absolute worst.
Yeah.
And I don't think that everybody is at a 0. Like the absolute
Everybody?
worst.
Well, not everybody's at a 0.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I don't think that the average person, and I know average is a whole thing, but I don't think that somebody in my situation where I have a roof over my head.
I'd say it's non-judgmental and very open and forgiving. You know, we can be around each other and we don't have to say anything.
Okay, let's see. What do we
It's just
think?
company.
What do we think? Okay. What do we think? Oh my god, it's too wide. What do we think? I decreased as much as like, maybe when I'll do like the collar, it will like pull it together, and maybe this will not look like, what is this? Okay, I need to go to bed because everything I see is just annoying me and I understand nothing. It is past midnight, maybe that's the reason. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. We have children's sweater, okra, gel moments, and women's and men's sock model. That sounds great. I am also making I want to say a blouse for myself, and I think I messed up because it seems that the sleeve is too bulky, but I think when I'll do the sleeve, it will bring it together and it will not be as bulky. We'll see. Tomorrow, with the light of the day, I will take a decision. But thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for being here with me. And please take care. Bye bye. Hold on. Where is that button though?